So ignore all those other rolls that I did. I was preparing for my IRL game on Saturday, and I just rolled up a bunch of random encounters so I'd have them pre-prepared.
He says ominously before we enter a shrine full of
Before
zombies.
we,
Alright, yeah.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Before we get started, just because I always have trouble with Roll20 and updating character sheets, when was the last time we had a long or a short rest?
Right
prior to
before
this
where
encounter?
we're at.
You had a short rest, not a long
Yeah,
Yeah,
rest.
we
it's
had a short.
important.
Yeah, we had a short rest. Yeah.
Okay, so I have theoretically. Let me look at the chat log. I have all of my hit points back.
Sure.
Let me.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that you did say that you had all your hit points back before we started. I don't know how many hit dice you used, but I'm pretty sure that you said that before we started here. And then it was my fault. I got fucking really tired and had to bow out, and a couple others were like, "Oh, we got to bow out."
No,
too,
there were three of you guys falling asleep last week.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was just a weird day for me, and I was just fucking really tired for no good reason.
Did Theron use any sort of bear magic bullshit and give us any temp HP?
Not yet.
I don't remember because
I don't remember either.
I don't
Good
have
to
all
know.
the records. Well, let me see if I have temporary HP. I think I do.
I have
that-
temp
that-
HP on my
that doesn't
sheet,
matter.
but I might be wrong. So
I have
Just
temp
because you have
HP
temp
and I'm not
HP doesn't mean
full, so I feel like we got it during the morning.
Yeah.
Right, but if you lost it in the fight, you would have lost it. But anything you still have, you still have. It's still the same day as the bag of nails encounter. It's later in the afternoon now, but it's the same day.
that doesn't
think
mean that I.
I'm
have temp
saying
HP.
I got temporary hit points since Bag of Nails because I got wrecked during Bag of Nails, and I've only gained temp HP back since then. So at some point since Bag of Nails, Theron used Bear Spirit.
yeah, and I have temp HP as well, and I always make sure to get rid of it whenever he doesn't use Bear Spirit. So I'm pretty
But
sure
when would you
that
have
he used
been
it for a
in?
short rest.
So you think he did use it for a short rest?
Yes.
Pretty
yeah,
sure I
'cause he,
did.
Yeah, because he can use it for short or long rests. It's fine as long as he can. I mean, he can use it. I don't know if it's a spell slot or whatever. I don't know how druids work all that well.
It's a short rest thing.
Okay, yeah. So So I'm pretty sure that he used it. He usually does.
I did.
And I have temp HP
Okay,
on my
so
thing.
he did use it. So if you don't have it, give yourself the temp HP.
Which is 10. Okay, sure.
Yes. But I don't know how many spell slots I have because apparently it got reset.
Oh, that's
That's what I hate about Roll20.
Yeah, I know I used all my level 3s, and I'm pretty sure I know I used at least one of my level 2s.
You used
Why don't we do
damn it,
this?
what is it called?
Use all your level 3s, take away 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s, and we'll say that's fair.
Okay, that'll work.
And now I have no level 2s and 2 level 1. Like, I fucking hate Roll20.
That sounds about right. You smited a few times.
Yeah, you did smite a couple of times.
I'm gonna go through the chat real quick because
I know for a fact you smited a couple of times. I'm not sure exactly how
of course
many,
I
but
smited
it was.
it a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, roll 20 gets weird with it. I mean, they're starting to
put the
fix the
headphones down for a second.
the base.
because I can't.
Okay, that's fine. I know that they're starting to fix the base sheets after the update that they did with the character creation sheets, and so I know that they've kind of fixed the base sheets a little bit. I know that for a little while there, the compendium would not allow you to drag and drop almost anything into your sheet. And now it does. I was able to. I had to make a character for another thing, and I was able to drag and drop most of the spells that I could onto the sheet. But there's still a few issues, like it wouldn't automatically put the updated stuff for like second level and higher or whatever. So that was an issue that I'm still having.
Shrine, section 8. Sorry, Hunter, 1 second.
No worries.
All right, there are hundreds of iron keys.
Ooh.
Some are
Oh.
bent and broken, while others are rusted beyond repair.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
And
you
then
did say that.
6 keys and alcoves in the room, right? Okay.
And there's only one keyhole, which is behind the pedestal, or
Hunter,
it's
what-
on
Hunter-
the pedestal.
Hunter, what was your question?
That was my question. 6 keys and
Okay.
alcoves and
6 keys and alcoves, yeah. The pedestal, snail of a giant snail looms before you. In place of antennae, it has 5 pseudopods ending in rocky clubs. Along the walls, 6 iron keys hang in small niches above the stone.
Mandrid, you're killing me, man.
Yeah, I can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear Ken.
Along the walls, 6 iron keys hang in small niches above stone plinths. Behind the statue, a carved pedestal and a wide alcove has a keyhole set into its base. So 1 keyhole.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was way off. I did use it a few times, but it was way off.
All right.
I still have a level 2, and I only used 2 level 1s.
But first, zombies.
Well, ghouls to be precise. So let's go ahead and roll initiative in.
Bless you.
Sorry.
God damn, Kayleen has the worst fucking initiative luck ever.
I
I'm trying to rhyme.
I cannot agree with that statement considering how long I've been playing it with this group.
All right, who's up? Mandrid, you are up first. So a bunch of ghouls jump out from behind the pedestal.
Do they all look similar?
They
Yes,
have
they
the
all.
blue glowing symbol on them.
Yep.
Like that one asshole we met at the beginning.
All right, I'm gonna attack the one to the left of me.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna attack the one. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one. I'm gonna attack the one directly in front of. Does any of them have cover?
No.
All right, I'm gonna attack the one directly in front of me
Okay.
with my longsword. Actually, sorry, I always forget to do this. Is this a... No, that's an action, sorry. Just give me 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2... bonus section, right?
Okay. Timer started, Mandrid. 10 seconds for real.
All right, I'm gonna start timing everybody else though. Just gonna make that clear. All right, does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Swing again. 22 hit.
22
I'm
hits.
gonna smite him.
All right, and they are undead, of course. That's 24 damage. All right, he is bloodied, but not dead. Light streams from your sword and burns and sears his rotting flesh.
And that is my action.
Okay. Let's see, the one to your left is going to... How about I open the sheet? Oh, that's a crit. 15 damage, Mandrid, and I need a Constitution saving. Slashing. I also need a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's not good for you. You're paralyzed for 1 minute. So you smite that guy in front of you.
All right, hold on. So that's 10, 0, Actually, 51 minus. You said it was 15. Minus 3 is 12. Minus 2. I am paralyzed for 1 minute.
For 1 minute or until you successfully save. At the end of every one of your turns, you can save against the status.
That's alright. That's not disease, alright? It's poison.
Not disease, no.
It's much worse.
Yeah, it's necrotic evilness. So, Rain, these 3 ghasts jump out, and one of them sticks his claws right under Mandred's armor.
Ghasts or ghouls?
Ghast.
Okay. I was in the midst of inspecting the first keyhole, so I'm going to wheel on my heel, whip out my greatsword, and start wailing on this one between Mandred and I.
I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay, but it's not necrotic damage, though. It's the paralyzes an effect.
Just throwing it out there.
I rage
Okay.
first.
All right. All right, that is a hit.
If he died from the first hit, I would have adjusted, but do your undeadness.
Okay, he did not. He did not die from the first hit. He does die from the second hit. Actually, no, he does not die from the second hit. I lied. Because I already subtracted the first one, so 13. So he's bloodied. He is not dead. All right. Any bonus action or anything? A bonus action was to rage, right?
Yeah. No, that's my turn.
Okay.
I will move here, I guess.
Okay. Musharif.
Does Musharib here from where he's at?
Yes.
Had some goals pulled up. All right, so he's going to run to the store here and throw a hand axe at the first one he sees.
All right.
And let us handle it.
Yep.
That's what he does.
All right. That is a hit. One of his unlimited hand axes
Mm-hmm.
digs into his flesh. All right. These gas are going to go after the paralyzed one because that's what they're good at.
Just remember the one south of me has disadvantage to attack Mandred, and he has resistance to any damage it deals.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, the one beneath you was the one that attacked him first, so the other two are going to
I'm
be the
just
ones attacking him.
I haven't got to use that ability in a while, so I'm mostly voicing it so that I remember.
Gotcha. So the first one is too excited. He's not able to get through your armor, Mandred. The second one is going to hit you with a crit again. He's biting at your stomach. It's going to be 18 damage. Theron, Mandred's getting gnawed on by a bunch of ghasts.
Okay.
Apparently 18 armor doesn't do anything in this game.
Again, Elton has 20s.
All right, there's not a whole lot I can do. I just see the Mandred's going down. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on top of him. So on his turn, he'll get 1d6 healing.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack this one with a Thorn Whip and try and pull it towards me.
Thorn of a cantrip.
Yep.
Okay.
And Healing Spirit's bonus action.
Gotcha. So yes, you successfully thorn with that guy, and that kills him. So you pull him. He'll pull his rotting corpse directly into Musharib and knock him to Musharib prone.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
a good way to do it.
All right, Kayleen.
Alrighty, so that one's dead. I'm gonna attack this fucker right here because he's right in between these two, and I don't like him, and he's hurting my friends that saved my life before. I don't like his stupid face. Ooh, God, does a 15 hit?
50. Do you have the sharpshooter where you don't get affected by cover?
No, I do not.
Okay. I think it's just plus. No, it's 15 is still hit. 13 plus 2 is still 15. Okay, so yes, it does hit.
Oh, sweet. All right, so they're both next to it, so sneak attack. And then, just in case, I'm behind some bushes. And can I break line of sight. Oh, actually, there's only one left. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just in case some shit happens, I will bonus action dodge.
Okay. Very good. Mandrid, Constitution save, please. Oh, first off, you get 6 hit points back, Mandrid, from the healing spirit.
1d6.
Well, Theron just rolled it for you.
Yeah, he rolled it for you. You got a 6.
He rolled it for me. I got a 6.
It's there in the chat. And
I'm
then
just
Constitution.
repeating it.
Okay. And then the Constitution saving throw. DC's only 10. Okay. That's the end of your turn, but you are no longer paralyzed, so they no longer have advantage on you.
They'll
You
roll
are-
another crit.
They might roll another crit, but they don't have advantage to get it.
Mhm.
Rain.
I will walk around and proceed to start hitting this guy.
Okay.
Well, try to hit this guy.
Yep, that is a hit.
17 will hit.
Nope.
Nope. 11 does not.
I'm gonna go ahead and adjust myself right over here, though.
All right.
That doesn't give advantage, right? We don't play that way.
No, we don't, because if getting behind someone like that gave advantage or between them, I would make it so that if you move through somebody's space like that, they would get an opportunity attack on you to balance it.
Yeah.
So
That
if you
makes
ever want to
sense.
change that, that's fine, but it would make combat slow down and make it more complicated.
No. I agree with you.
Musharib.
Mushrib is going to stand up, and he's going to take a step forward and throw another hand axe.
Okay.
Step forward over here and throw a hand axe.
Cool.
If I can find a sheet.
If you click on his token and double click shift, it'll pop up the sheet for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, whoever said that, that is awesome.
Yep.
All right, so 7 damage.
I do recommend following the Roll20 Twitter feed because they do that. They give a new tip every week for Roll.
What was
for
that
audio.
tip again? I apologize. What was
If
that?
you
I didn't hear it.
If you click on the token and double click shift, it'll pop open your character sheet for you.
It's not
Which is
working for me.
amazeballs for DMs.
Very useful for DMs.
Wait. How do you do that?
Click on the token, click and hold the token, and then double click shift.
It's not working for me. I'm an idiot.
I think you're saying that backwards, Ken.
Oh, you're right. I am saying that backwards.
Hold
I'm sorry.
shift, double click.
Hold shift, double click your token. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
I reversed it.
Gotcha.
I had a mouthful of
Oh, but you can't have the you can't actually have the sheet minimized, right?
You can.
You
Right.
have to have your sheet completely closed. I gotcha. Right.
Yeah.
So I should just exit out of my sheet, and whenever I'm not using it, and then hold a shift, double click, and then it'll.
So I had my sheet like behind Discord because I used my sheet in a separate window, and I had Discord up, and when I did that, it just brings the page to the front window.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
about like minimizing it, like if you minimize it within your Roll20 window, because I normally just use the extra monitor for my sheet.
I use
Okay.
a laptop, but I'm gonna do that from now on.
I gotta get my second monitor going again. Anyways, the gas miss whoever was attacking because it rolled a 6. Theron.
Well, let's just say it was me, so I feel better about the crits.
Okay, I missed you. All right, Theron throws fire at it, and it catches it right in the face and just does a backflip, like a pro wrestling turn inside out backflip as its face gets burned off.
Nice.
Nice. Good job there.
How long does that healing shit last on me?
10 rounds. I have 10 rounds. I can give it to you or Rain or anybody else.
Rain, did you get hit at all?
Not this fight, but I'm still at 32 out of 50 from the last fight.
So I'll let y'all divide out the 5.
Can I use it?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Right.
well, you need more. So how many more rounds is that? we used it for 1 round, so we have 9 more rounds of it.
Yeah, so all of those. So 5, 9. And those are some amazing rolls. So
4
y'all
and
just...
5.
Wait, 46?
Yeah, because it's a D6 per round. So there's 10
Wait,
rounds.
what?
You already took a round, so there's another 96 left. So one of you gets 46, another one of you gets 5d6.
But we don't need that many.
Right, but that's just how the spell works, and he's already cast it. There's no just. I mean, if you want him to just turn it off, you get no healing at all.
All right.
How much do you need, Mandarin?
Yeah, I don't know why he feels the need to constantly explain things. So it's
Sorry.
20. How many do you need? You need more than I do.
I could use 20.
So take it. Take all 20.
Actually, let me just take
I have... No, take all of it. I have other healing. You take all of it.
Yeah, I'm going to do some math here.
Just take all of it. I only need 11 hit points, and I have other ways of healing myself.
Yeah, but once I take the 3, I'm good enough, so you can take the last 2. So rather than them being wasted, go ahead and take 2 hit points, and I'll be at full, and you'll get... We won't waste hit points that way.
Sorry, also fed the cat. He's giving me eyes. Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Healing.
Okay, we're not done with
How
that
many
yet.
hit points do you need?
I'm done.
I don't... Okay.
If I heal myself to max, Mandard, you still get 2 hit points. Like, there's extra.
Oh, okay. So then I'm taking 2 hit points is what you're telling me?
Yeah, you get the last 2 dice, which unfortunately just
Oh,
ended up being
okay.
ones.
Okay, so 42.
Tell me about these keys and alcoves, Ken.
Well, there are 6 keys. If you go and take a look at all of them, they all look to be about the same size. I mean, I don't know what else you want to know about them without asking more specific questions.
Well, I didn't know if there was a blurb that you were going to read or anything. They're on hooks, I'm guessing? Are they, like, how are they affixed to the wall? Can I tell just by looking at them if they are the same key, or are they very obviously different keys?
They are about the same size. They look similar, but they're not the same.
Okay. They're all made out of the same, like, they're all crafted the same. They're all iron keys or something. It's not like there's a pewter one and a silver one and, you know.
Nope. All the keys you see here and outside are all iron.
Okay. Rain's gonna call over to Kayleen and ask, Kayleen, do you have any skills with lockpicking and that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Just give me a second. I'll and come over here.
I do not want you to pick it. I just want to know if I'm new to all of this. Is there a way you can tell which shape of key that lock might require?
I mean, I can try, but it's not necessarily an exact science. It's more of a feel for what you got kind of thing. And I mean, I can try. It's always worth a shot.
Is there any markings on any of the ghouls?
The ghouls all have a marking of a triangle, blue triangle on their forehead, which you recognize as the symbol of Ras Nisi.
Okay. And you said there are 5 keys in here? Or 6?
There are 6 keys, 1 in each
6
alcove.
keys. Okay. How many flails does the snail have?
The number you expect from a flail snail, I don't think it actually said. I think it's 5? 5, yeah.
5. Okay. Is the flail snail's tentacles pointing at any of the alcoves?
They are not.
Okay. Is there a way that I can use my lockpicking tools to ascertain. I mean, I know it would probably be a high check, but since this is what Rain asked me to do, so this is what Colleen would do. Is there a way that I could ascertain the general shape of the key based on like a lockpicking check, or
Are you examining the lock or the keys?
We're talking
the
about
lock,
the keyhole.
the lock specifically?
Like-
yeah,
Okay.
the lock. Yeah, the keyhole specifically. I would want to ascertain what I would need to open it. Basically, I'm not trying to necessarily lockpick it. Although if I could, I guess I would do that. But I'm more trying to ascertain like exactly what the keyhole would
Yeah.
need to open.
If the key
Okay.
has like,
Give-
if there's 3 tumblers in there, we can eliminate keys with only 2 prongs.
Right.
etc.
Okay. Give me investigation, but I'll give you advantage because you're proficient with these tools.
Okay, I'm super good with investigation, you guys. All right, this is gonna be fantastic. Holy shit, I'm fucking fantastic.
That's a keyhole.
Yep. Yeah, Kelly just kind of like she goes to stick her thieves tools in it, and she kind of like she stops and she just kind of gives it the whole like one-eyed look or whatever, and looks around. That's a keyhole, you guys. I don't know shit about it.
The thing outside. Hang on, let me look at my notes. Rain is going to remind the group. The inscription outside read, "Unk urges us to contrast all options before acting."
Speaking of that, do keys look the same?
No, they don't look the same. If you guys are examining all the keys, now Theron and Hunt and Rain, since you are spending time examining the keys, give me.
I think you cut out on my end there.
Give me insight or investigation is your choice.
Can Mandrid assist and help looking at the keys?
Yeah, you can give me an insight or investigation if you like.
He'll start peering over and like just looking over one of their shoulders.
All right. Theron, you're the first to put together. It looks like these keys all snap together.
All right, I'll point out to the group. I think we can stick all of these keys together somehow. And I'll try and piece 2 or 3 of them together.
Wait. Don't take any of them off the wall yet.
Too late.
Oh, well, yeah, too late, I guess. Yeah, you already said it, sorry.
Yeah.
Colleen tries to stop you, but it doesn't happen.
Taking them off the wall does not trigger anything. You're fine.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
I was going to say that would be the time. This would be the 4th time I killed everybody.
That's exactly what I was worried about, too, is that you take the keys off the wall, and they're, like, weighted just as such, and then the fucking little tentacle goes up, and we all die. Like, that's exactly what I was worried about.
Yeah, you should have contrasted all the options. All right, so I'll grab these 2 keys off this corner up here, and we can make a pile.
Yeah, I'll grab the ones near where I'm standing as well, and try to see if we can all, as a group, fit them together.
When you say put them all together, does that mean that like it just makes one really, really thick key? I was thinking Voltron too. It makes one really thick key, or is it like one key is the centerpiece, one's the outer prongs?
So yeah, when you put them all together, like they all have just a couple of teeth. So when you stick all 6 of them together, it's a multi-toothed key that is very thick.
Does it fit in the keyhole? Or does it look like it could fit in the keyhole?
It looks like it could, but it's too thick to fit.
Oh.
Perhaps you
That's
insert
interesting.
one key and turn it, and then insert another key, or some such.
Or maybe a couple of the keys are fakes, and we're only supposed to mix together a certain number of them.
It said to contrast all options, and there are several hundred keys outside.
Okay. Can I take the keys for a moment? Colleen will ask the group. May I take the keys for a moment? I promise I won't turn anything, but I have an idea that may at least get us to a certain point, if you don't mind.
What is your idea?
Basically to try and fit a certain number of the keys together and see how many keys it takes to make one key that would actually fit within the slot perfectly. So if it's 3 keys, then it'll be 3 keys. If it's 2 keys, it'll be 2 keys. If it's 4, it'll be 4, 5, and so on and so forth.
As Mandred listens to Kayleen explain, he starts nodding and then says, "That sounds like the most logical solution at this time."
Again, I won't turn any keys, and we'll just be able to fit them in the slot. And once we realize that we can fit a certain number of keys in the slot, we have all the keys that we need. We can just try to fit them together and see what happens. Although I am sorry that I wasn't able to ascertain the necessary prerequisites of the keyhole. That's not my fault. I blame ancient technology. That's what I do. Okay.
All right. So how many keys are you trying to fit into the lock?
Okay, so I want to start. Basically, we have 6 keys that are put together. I'm going to take one off and try it. If that doesn't work, I'm going to take another one off and try it, and so on and so forth, back down to 1 key.
Okay, if you get down to 2 keys, they like 2 keys together just don't fit. It's only enough room for 1 key.
Okay, it's only enough room for 1 key.
I know what it is.
That's very strange.
Okay, we need to put all the keys together and take a look at the pattern on the key. Then we need to go find one in this giant pile that matches that number of prongs.
Oh, that's a good idea, Theron. Oh, that's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say while Kayleen's trying this method, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna grab a handful of random keys, but I only want keys that are in a usable condition. You said there's a bunch of broken and rusted ones. I want to grab like 5 or 6 good keys and bring them in.
Okay. To what purpose are you bringing them in? To try them? What are you testing?
I want to see if any of the keys that I grab either A, match any of the individual keys that we took off the wall in here, or B, if when combined the 6/5/4/whatever keys resemble any of the keys that I grabbed. Now, I don't know if there's from a out of character standpoint, I don't know if there's certain keys I needed to grab in the workshop, but I'm literally just grabbing a handful of keys, and I want to start comparing them to individual keys and to the combined keys.
Roll me a d6.
Sure.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is an interesting puzzle. I like this.
Okay. It takes 5 hours of work. The moon is rising as you finally find the key that matches the 6 put together.
While he's doing that, can I rest?
You can take a short rest, yes.
Well, can I rest for another 3 hours after that?
I mean, it takes 8 hours to do a long rest, so you can't have a full long rest.
Well, can I rest another 3 hours after
Well,
that?
if the group decides to, you can start.
Yeah.
So it depends on what the group does. Didn't take a full 8 hours, but you are able to find a key that matches the 6 put together.
Okay.
Hey.
Well done, Theron, for coming up with that. I was waiting for one of you to just stick a
I mean,
key
that was
into
a-
the keyhole.
That was a
bad
really
mojo.
good fucking idea. That was a
Hey, if we're
really
g-
good fucking idea, and I did not think of it.
If we're gonna do that, can we take turns doing that and do this as a, I don't know.
Group activity.
Yeah, and whatever.
I mean, Colleen will be part of whichever group is focusing on the keys. Just because
It takes
I'm fine.
whatever amount of group. It takes 5 hours of combined effort to find the right key. Because you got to sort through hundreds of keys. It takes time.
Thus
Right.
spoke as the D6, and though it was written.
Exactly.
That's totally fine. Once it's all said and done, whoever gets their short rest, whatever, Colleen will just kind of hold the key and be like, do you guys want me to go on ahead and use it, or do we want to group ourselves a certain way before I do this because, it might be bad. I mean, we've literally come across nothing that's not bad in this jungle.
Rain will stand over here.
Why don't you stand outside for this? I'm going to give Mushree to stand outside.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, Mr. Mandrid, are you ready, or do you need another minute?
I mean, whatever. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Go
we
for
just
it.
spent 5 hours.
All right,
doing
then.
that.
Here we go. And Colleen moves up, puts the key that matches in the hole, and turns it.
All right. As you turn the key, the pedestal grinds around on the spot. As it turns, an ornate stone cube corkscrews up from a concealed hatch in its surface.
Colleen grabs the cube. Wait. God, no, I already said it. Fuck it. Colleen just grabs the cube off of this pedestal and looks at Theron and goes like, "You're a fucking genius."
I know.
Yep. That worked. You have successfully gotten the cube of Ankh. Just in case you were curious, if you had put one of the single keys in there or any incorrect key, or tried to pick the lock and failed a very difficult check, you would have each taken 6d10 radiant damage.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, yeah. I'm glad we didn't do any of that. Okay.
That warm glow of failure.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, Colleen runs over to Theron. She's still kind of enthralled with him lately, and she just is like, "Oh, you're such a genius! Here's the cube. You have it. You have it. You deserve it. You did all the so smart. You're so smart."
Did y'all notice the new ruler tools in Roll20? It's pretty sexy.
I did. I was looking at it.
Is it? Oh, Jesus! Is it new? What the fuck?
Theron will take the cube and just not really sure what to say.
How many cubes do we have now?
I got three.
You're up to 3.
Yeah, Rain's carrying one. Who's got the other ones?
Somebody,
I don't know.
Karen, somebody had a bag of holding, right? Am I wrong, or am I fucking drugs or whatever? Like, I feel like somebody had a bag of holding that we were putting it all in.
No bag of
Drugs.
holding that I know of in this one. I had a bag of holding in the last game.
Okay.
We do have a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, I think it was Rain. Theron has one now, and I think Colleen had the other one. I think so. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me.
What time of day is it?
It's quite late at night now.
I think we need a rest.
Okay.
We've been in here for quite some time without being bothered. I vote that we rest up in here before heading anywhere else.
Ken, am I correct? We're right here on the map right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Hence the dodo.
Well, he just moved it. That's why I was asking. All right. If everybody's, if it's nighttime and everybody wants to take a rest, Colleen will do her thing and do like a perimeter around the shrine to make sure that it's safe.
Okay. Survival check.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you're pretty secure here.
All right. Yeah, Colleen goes back to everybody and is just like, all right, we should be safe for the night. Just everybody either stay inside or stay very close to inside in case we have to defend ourselves. As far as I can tell, we should be safe for the night.
All right.
Alrighty. So, you guys take a rest through the night. You can take your long rest. Nothing bad happens to you. I've already rolled for it. So, you are all set to go for the evening.
Get them rages back.
Yes, you do.
One thing, though. How many days do we have till full moon?
Did we ever decide? Let's say 2 more days.
Okay.
We were at 2 days when I came back from the session that I missed. So, technically, tonight would be the last night. Like the next.
Okay.
The
So
next
tomorrow
night
night
that is the moon.
full moon. Gotcha.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, actually, he's
I
very
missed
right.
the session.
No, yeah, because I do remember Ken saying a couple of sessions ago that it was like 2 or 3 nights that we had left, and is definitely on the verge of that right now.
Yeah, this is the second
About
long
us.
rest we've had since I got the 2-night
There's
warning.
no way we're making it back. Even if we left now, there's no way we're making it back in time, right?
Well,
It's
We
fine.
don't need to
I'll
make
be a
it back,
werewolf cat,
technically.
man.
You don't have to make it back. You just have to stop the.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we need to stop his thing. We need to find somebody. What is it? Who can cast? We just need to level once, don't we?
No.
No, I think it was
Theron can't.
Remove curse?
Theron can cast what's necessary.
right.
I
Yeah.
can. I've already got it prepared.
Oh well, fucking there you go.
So now that we've got our short rest back, I guess first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go over to Rain and say, so I think the full moon is tonight. I remember you said you wanted to get rid of this curse, but given everything that's been happening lately, are you sure you really want to? We saw how survivable that man-pig was the last time, and with the soulmonger around, if we die, we die.
Yeah, Rain certainly agrees that he was quite the resilient combatant. Rain is uneducated in what the transformation might entail and whether he would maintain his, his mental faculties. But if you can cure him at any time, whether the transformation happens or not, then we can always experiment.
So what would happen, Kim?
Give me a nature or arcana check.
Oh boy.
Is that how the spell works? Like, if I transform, you can still cure me of it at any point, or do you have to stop me before I do?
I don't know. Honestly, I would think that I can cure you at any time, but I don't know. That was going to be my thing to get you to turn me too, but I really don't know.
Oh, I just discovered there's a handout for wereborgs for some reason, so take a look at what their pretty art for wereborgs.
Does temp HP stack from different spells?
No.
No, right. Well, then I don't need to prepare that spell.
Yeah, temporary HP never stacks.
That's
unfortunately.
Whack City.
Yeah, it's a little weird how the rules work for temp HP, but I don't know why it just never stacks.
Well, actually, maybe I will prepare that spell because once I lose my temp HP, I can cast that spell and keep getting temp HP every round.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's a good ability for paladins if I'm assuming the one that I think you're using.
I forget the name of it. Let me pull it up again.
No,
Do you
it's
know
fine.
what I'm
It's not a
talking
big
about?
deal. I think so, yeah, but like I don't play paladins that often. I've played like maybe 2. if I-
Heroism.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a great spell. It really is. It helps out a lot, and if you ever need the boost in HP, being a frontliner, it's always useful. Anything that gives you an extra boost in being a frontliner is always useful.
All right. So
Immunity
with
frightened.
that roll, when he is transformed, by the way, there are not official rules for this that I can see in the book, so I'm just going off of way I think it should work because I'm the DM and I can do that.
Oh, well,
when he
I'm
is transformed,
totally down to transform.
When he's transformed, you cannot remove curse to remove it. He is transformed. With that roll, what you know is that his first time that the full moon comes, he is going to be transformed and he's going to lose control. He's going to be transformed into a boar. After a chaotic evil boar, by the way. After that first time, he can attempt to resist it, and if he resists it, he'll only transform at the full moon, and he'll remain control of himself. If he turns into it, if he accepts the curse, He can transform at any point that he wishes, like a werewolf or a wereboar can in this world. But his alignment will change to chaotic evil.
I mean, I'm down if you guys are down.
No, it's not gonna jive, brother.
So we do have a couple options.
We don't have any options here.
Well,
it's gonna
just because he's chaotic evil doesn't mean that he initially attacks the fuck out of us, except for the first time. Now, the first time it's bad, and he's probably just going to attack everything that he sees. But chaotic evil doesn't necessarily mean that he'll just attack everything that he sees. It does mean though that he'll attack anything that pisses him the fuck off before he transforms or after he transforms.
Yeah, we're talking logically as players, but I mean, as characters, it's gonna go down. I mean, if we're really gonna play this as characters, it's gonna go down and someone's gonna die.
Well, I mean,
no, seriously. If we're gonna play this out seriously, someone's gonna die.
Theron's been pretty cool to Rain so far. But
I feel like Elaine's been alright.
Rain might possibly kill Karen. I can think more about it offline. Let's keep the game rolling for now, especially since we're already an hour in. So let's focus on tonight's session, and then if it gets to it's the moon, what are you gonna do? We'll figure it out. But
yeah, I was thinking of asking you to turn me, but that's just going to kind of slow everything down and make Ken look up a whole bunch of different rules. So we'll just leave it out.
I would just make up a bunch of fucking rules that screwed you over.
Yeah. I do have a spell called Moonbeam that can take you out of it even tonight, but it only lasts a minute, and it would hurt you.
Well, I mean,
a lot.
That didn't do nothing, Theron. Way to go. I've used Moonbeam before though. I played a druid.
Yeah, the other thing it does is it takes shapeshifters out. But
yeah. That is a very interesting choice. I've not played an evil character in a while, let alone chaotic evil, but if anyone was going to be chaotic, it's the Russian tabaxi.
Vodka is best.
Potato water.
Potato water makes my dick hard. Okay, anyway,
we'll put
Colleen is of the opinion whenever morning comes up, Colleen is of the opinion that we should move on to the next shrine. I just want to point that out. I just have to use the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. So Kayleen goes into the bushes for a few moments. In the meantime, you guys wake up and everybody's ready to go. What do you do?
Actually, yeah, for that, I'll roll a stealth check just to be sure before I head in. There you go.
So nobody hears Kayleen's massive fucking shit that she's taking in the bushes about 10 feet away.
Hey, do you want me to cast some narrative?
We're such adults.
Sorry, Tyler. Tyler, you broke up there for a second. Lost somebody. We're loose.
Is this better? I still can't hear me.
I mean, you're fine. It's just every now and then you break up.
Yeah, you don't disconnect. I don't know if the voice threshold drops or what, but you're like mid-sentence and it just whoop. Do we want to continue this way and then go up, or we still got this cool looking building over here?
There's the pillar of stone in the middle of the lava.
We can make Mandrid fly over there.
I would say we should go to around right here for now.
I need to go check on my daughter. She's like upstairs wailing. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay. Do we want to take
sorry.
5? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 5.
I need to. I gotta check on my daughter. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Kaylee, so we'll take a 5-minute break.
I'm super okay with being chaotic evil. I don't know who else is okay with that, though.
I'm back for anybody's here.
I'm back.
I'm gonna wait till the end of the day in case we need it.
I heard that you said words, but it didn't sound like it was English.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, do you want me to go ahead and use the spell slot now, or do you want me to wait till the end of the day?
Doesn't bother me either way.
Okay, I'm back.
When it comes to that whole lycanthropy thing, were you still wanting it for your character?
Nah,
Are
I
you
was,
sure?
but
This is your chance. Are you absolutely sure?
I mean, if we want to go, okay, I'll say if we want to go evil campaign wise, I know Mandred wouldn't be a part of it because of his like beliefs and stuff like that. Just as a character, not Pat himself, but just Mandred as a character seems to be pretty solely against that kind of stuff, as far as I've been able to ascertain as a character and as a player and stuff. Colleen would be cool with it, being a wereboar or a werewolf or fucking a weretiger or whatever the fuck. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how everybody else in the party would feel about it, and I'm not sure how well it would resonate whenever you first transformed, because it's going to be bad. Like, we're either going to have to kill you or seclude you in a place where you can't escape, and that's going to be like the issue.
Lock me in the regenerating clay golem rooms.
I'm back. I got a quick question.
Welcome back.
What's your question?
The spell aid.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say temporary HP. I'm just gonna post it real quick.
AIDS temp HP.
No,
you're right.
It increases.
No, your hit
maximum.
point. Yeah, your hit point maximum increases. Okay, so as far as I know, in that instance, your hit point maximum increases by 5. You would still gain the benefit of any other temp HP that's affecting you.
Because it's
Also,
not,
plus that.
yeah, he's not he's not temporary HP. Also, it does not affect temp HP. Your current hit points go up, and your max hit points go up. So, and that's for how long does it last for? It lasts for 8 hours. So basically, for an adventuring day.
Okay.
So it could be useful. And of course, if you cast at a higher level, you get more hit points for each level above that you cast.
Yeah, how many
All
people
right.
can it affect? Up to 3
3.
creatures. Nice. That's not bad at all. Yeah, if you do that with at least you and Rain, that would be super useful for both of you. And and then like anybody else you wanted to add it to, I would honestly suggest Theron, but that's just me. Out of character. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to metagame, but yeah, out of character, I would suggest Theron.
All right. So wearable discussion. You guys have discussed this through the night and over your morning coffee. You're almost out of coffee, by the way. I'm not almost out of coffee. I got another cup in the pot.
I mean, I'm not going to do it just because it would derail everything.
Sorry, I'm chewing food right under.
It's cool. But the next question is, do you want me to do it right now? Or do you want me to wait till the end of the day?
We can do it now. If you want to save the spell slot for whatever, then I defer to you. But from Rain's standpoint, knock yourself out.
Okay.
You are no longer cursed with lycanthropy. It's a fun word to say, lycanthropy. It's kind of like Sheboygan. There's fun words to say.
I love Sheboygan. I love that word.
My last question before we get going. I currently still have my steed. I don't need to have it prepared to still have my steed, right?
Nope. Your steed is there until it dies or you dismiss it.
All right.
Yeah, the steed has no discernible time limit. So once you summon it, it's just there.
If the paladin dies, does the steed go away?
I think so.
I think so. It's bound to the paladin.
Yeah, I think it does, but I'm not sure. I haven't read the spell.
I'd also have to reread it again. I think if he changes planes, it disappears as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, yeah, you might be right.
Rain thanks Theron for the removal of the curse.
All right. So where do you guys off to now? You have a whole city to explore.
I also thank you for removing the need to make 1,000,000 boar puns.
Yes, I'm sure that would have stopped you.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's not going to stop him, especially if we run into more boars. Let's see. Colleen feels like, okay, I will say that Colleen says, maybe we should go south across the road and check these other buildings. We do have to find some more shrines, and I mean, you know, we haven't found anything useful as of yet. As far as we've been in this city, but I mean, you know, we never know. We're across the river now, so maybe we can find something in the south. But that's just my opinion. I'll go wherever I'm needed.
With the Bag of Nails having made his house here, the area might be a little more secure compared to some of the areas back on the other side of the river as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Are we? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention for a second. I was listening for my daughter again, but I didn't hear. Are we trying to cross the lava?
That's one of the things we were considering, heading into this clump of buildings south of the road, get a better look at what's around here, and also consider trying to figure out what our options are.
We were told an assumption. We don't know this for a fact, but I do remember that we were told an assumption in character that one of the shrines is on this weird pedestal or whatever in the middle of the lava. That's
Do
what
we
we were
want to
told.
go for that now, or do we want to just go across the river first?
Well, we just went across the river. We came from the left side of the river. We're on the right side now.
Oh, that's right.
Because because we went across that tree and that's where we fought Bag of Nails. Yeah.
My bad.
I know Mandrid can fly over there real quick and see if it is a shrine, but that doesn't really give us a way to get over there. And
I could carry. How far across is it? Like, how long would it take me to fly across?
We have to actually get there to find out.
Let's see here.
No, I think we're intelligent enough to.
Yeah, it's
one of us should be intelligent enough to figure it out.
I mean, you guys saw it from over. It's like 150 feet, so it's not.
Oof.
1 minute.
Yeah, fly time is a minute. It's you can
30
get there,
feet, dashing, carrying one person.
It's a couple rounds. I mean, if you want to try carrying somebody, that's fine. Yeah, you're pretty strong. Shouldn't be a problem.
I don't like the way he says that, you guys.
I mean, I can pass strength checks. We'll just call it a grapple, and then I have advantage.
I'm super light, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just talking.
We could also tie ropes. You know what I mean? Like we could tie ropes just in case I drop one of you guys. We could tie a rope. If I drop you, you're not gonna fall to your death.
Right. Well,
be tethered to something, and you just have to climb up.
That was actually my. Oh, sorry. Going ahead there.
Druid.
Okay.
I can shapeshift into things with climb speed that are big enough for at least one or two of us to get on. So I mean, we can get up and down this thing pretty easily.
So I never actually paid any attention to this. There's not lava between the spire and the land. It looks like it's just a spire out on a peninsula, like there's rocks in between.
Exactly.
I guess
so. We can just go down the cliff.
Okay.
And go up the cliff.
No, if you guys are, let's say you guys have gone over there to examine it. There are little rock islands down there, but it's 200 feet down, and the rocks that are kind of like next to it are basically like red hot.
Yeah, that was my issue. Is that if we go down, we're way too close to the goddamn lava. I don't know if you guys know anything.
To clarify, it's only 60 feet across between the shrine and between the pedestal and there's a shrine up there. You can see it from the corner.
Oh,
okay. It's 60 feet from edge to edge.
And the other problem is that once we get across, we have to stay there for a night until the next day. I can only fly once a day.
Well, okay. My idea was, out of character, my idea was going to be that you fly across and attach a rope, and then the rest of us climb said rope across. Now, you could also fly and do reconnaissance really quick and make sure there's no vegapygmies or whatever the fuck that are going to cut the rope and give us issues. And then, tie the rope off. Because, I mean, as far as rope goes, I think I've only got 50 feet, but I'm sure that somebody else in the party has another 50 feet. If we tie it tight enough and have you fly across, we should have plenty of rope to get across. It's still going to be an issue, though, because there's still checks that are involved. And if somebody falls, you're dead. And there's nothing that we can really do to save you.
Hey, Ken. Do you have Morkanon's book?
Yes.
Is the Nail Steeder in that book?
Actually, you know what? I lied. I have not gotten it yet. I need to
Okay.
pick-
Hang on. I might have it as a PDF.
I just found my copy of it. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. I think I can get across,
Okay.
Damn dirty pirates.
but I got to see if this thing is in the book or not.
I'm sorry, man. I don't have fucking $30 to spend on every fucking D&D book. I really don't. It's a lot, and
Well-
I wish I did because I would love physical copies of all the books, but I just don't right now. And I'm broke, and I'm sorry. I'm a fucking pirating piece of shit. Okay, like blame me for it. I don't care.
Yeah, but do you have $170 to buy all the core books again? But they have different covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the male cedar is in this book.
Okay. Do you want to describe it to me real quick?
I can take a screenshot.
What's its CR?
It's CR 1/4.
Okay. Is it a beast?
Yes.
Then you can turn into it.
Awesome.
As long as it doesn't have a fly or a swim speed.
It can jump really, really far.
That's fine, because that's not a jump that's not a fly or a swim speed.
All right, so I can get across, and Mandrew can get across. But I don't think I can carry anything on my back.
Yeah, Rain and I are
still doesn't
very
solve
limited.
the problem.
You guys have fun. Caitlin and I
Yeah,
will
I
hold
could
down the
carry
fort.
people across. It's really, I have a 17 strength. It's not really that big of a deal.
Rain might be a bit much. I would be easy to carry across. I'm really not sure about Rain though, because Rain is probably a bit more stocky than I am.
Rain will wait here and keep Karen company.
That's not a good idea, but I mean, if it's our only option, then I'll do it.
What do you have to worry about? You wouldn't let me become a
I mean,
chaotic evil
are
killing
you
machine.
comfortable with tying yourself to me so that there's no possible way that I can fucking drop you? I mean, I have wings.
Oh yeah, no, fucking yeah, I'd be totally fine doing that. Or
Rain,
Colleen would be.
rain,
Oh,
rain,
Yes.
rain. Are you comfortable with tying yourself to me?
Sure.
All right. Should we do that? Are we gonna do that?
I'll get the cuffs.
you know what? I'll vote yes.
Does
Fuck
one of
it,
us
like-
actually have cuffs? I know they're a thing in this game, and my a previous character of mine had manacles, but I don't think I have manacles now. Anybody have manacles?
I do not have manacles. But I got
There
rope.
it is, fine.
I don't.
Thing.
But yeah, I'll tie myself to Mandrid for the transformation.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself. I'm going to shift into one of these giant spiders and jump across the cliff. Or jump across onto this little island here.
Okay. Yep, you jump across no problem.
Does anybody have? Do we have access to? Can we take a quick timeout out of character for a second? Does anybody have Matt's character sheet? Does she have levitate or anything?
I was figuring she was just going to stay back with Musharif and like guard the camp.
Yeah, that's probably better.
We
idea,
have a whole
yeah.
pile of NPCs. They'll be okay. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it then. So she's not coming. It's just gonna be the four of us.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to
Killing-
come back for me though.
You want me to take you first then?
That's up to you. Rain
I'll
again.
tie-
Rain will be the heavier guy, so
I-
it might take you a little bit longer to get across with Rain. So it might be better for you to take Rain first and then try to take me.
All right. I'd still feel more comfortable tying you as well, even though it's still an easier carry. I don't want to botch that strength. I could still botch that one, even though it's probably going to be easier. I can still roll a 1. You know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have proficiency and stuff that I can probably make sure that I tie myself securely. I mean, that's up to Ken though.
All right. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time tying ourselves together but in such a way that we can, easily get out of it.
Okay.
That's not good.
Let's call that a sleight of hand check.
Alrighty.
Who wants to tie it? Me or you?
I'll do it. Well, I'll do it. You can give me advantage if you have proficiency.
I don't have proficiency in sleight of hand. Rain, do you
Okay.
have proficiency in sleight of hand?
Of course not.
Okay.
It's fine. Let me just attempt this. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
you tied him to me, and then I'm going to cast. Where the hell is my character sheet? Then I'm going to cast my my Radiant Soul.
Okay.
And now you want me to roll my strength save?
With that rope, I mean, he's tied on, like one of the. He's mounted you like the ambiguously gay duo, and you are just.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm so glad for that reference. I'm sorry.
The ambiguously gay duo.
So you are just flying over, no problem.
Okay. So once we get there and I drop him off, what do we see?
Let's see here.
Once we get there, like
Yep.
before I drop him off, I want to make sure it's safe.
Okay. There's a walled ruin overgrown with palms perched on the summit. You can give me a perception check if you like as you untie him.
We should probably all do that.
All the two that are over there, yeah.
As we're doing that,
Darren.
this tree here, how tall is that tree?
Oh god.
Sorry, I was on a different screen. Sorry. 1 second.
Darren, you should probably do that as well.
Yeah.
That tree? It's a big tree. Let's say it's 100 feet tall.
So as we do all this, I'm going to point out. Well, I'm going to shift from a squirrel to myself, and I'm going to turn around and point at that tree. So we could have cut down this tree and used it as a bridge and solved all of these problems here. Of course, that really doesn't help us now.
Yeah, you're notorious for pointing things out well after the fact.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
What I'm good
And,
for.
yeah, and I'm gonna fly back over and get Kayleen, assuming that there's no threat after those perception checks.
With those perception checks, you do not find any threats.
All right, I will fly back for Kayleen. Ask Kayleen to tie herself to me.
I will do so. I wanted to make another check.
You rolled a crit the last time. You already had you had yourself all bondaged out, and it's very easy just to rope yourself too.
You were already in a harness. He just has to put his arms through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're strapped under him like a papoose, and you're just flying over.
Were I able to get Theron on first then, or because he did realize that it was a monstrosity and not a beast, so he can't transform into what he thought he was. So we got to be.
We discussed in chat that he's going to just shift into a squirrel and just ride on the back of Mandarin.
Okay, all right,
Gotta take
that
care
works. Okay, that's cool. Awesome, that's good.
I would have let you guys get to it, but I figured it was just easier to help you guys out. He would have gotten there eventually, but
I thought that's where he was going when he first made the comment, like, I'm a druid. I was expecting, like, I turn into a mouse and ride in a pocket.
That was my next. That was my next thing. But
Oh, really?
I wanted to turn into a giant spider and jump across the chasm.
That would have been awesome. I actually agree with you on that, Tyler. That would have been fucking super amazing.
Because this thing
is that what
supposedly
happened?
jump. That's what I wanted to happen, but then I realized
he-
they changed from a beast to a monstrosity in the newest book.
Yeah, so he turned into a small rodent and rode on your back as I tied myself to you.
I didn't even notice.
Basically.
That's pretty cool that I didn't. Did that happen without me knowing?
Y'all were talking. I posted it in chat. And
I think he means in character.
That's pretty cool. I thought I felt something on my back. Anyway, all right. So I guess we're all across, and it all happened in under a minute, and we're safe and sound.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So you get over there. Give me 1 second to transport you guys to the right place. I got the ambiguously gay duo theme song stuck in my head now.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, me too. But these shrines make me fucking nervous. So like that theme song gets kind of put to the wayside.
Once we get over there, I am going to cast, because I'm nervous about these shrines, I am going to cast Aid.
Okay.
Why isn't it popping up? Oh, because it's in a stupid...
There you go.
Yep.
It popped.
There we go. And I'm going to cast it on myself, Rain, and Theron 1 or 2.
2.
I know you said, Kayleen, I know you said it should go to Theron, but I like to leave it up to fate.
That's fine, man. That's up to you. It's your spell. You do whatever you want. I just gave my suggestion, and you can do however you want with your spells.
Theron.
There you go.
All right.
You you know what the spell does, so everyone other than Kayleen gets an additional 5 HP to your max and current HP for 8 hours.
Sounds good.
All right.
And we have the 10 temp, right?
Yep.
Yeah, anything that increases your max. If I'm right about this, I think I'm right about this. It's a weird rule, but anything that increases your max can stack. But anything that gives you temporary HP for whatever reason can't stack. And
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure as to why, but that's just a ruling of the game.
Because there's very few things that temporarily increase your max, but there's lots of things that give you temp, and they don't want to.
Okay.
They don't want people with 5,000 temporary hit points.
Yeah, right.
So, can I read this flavor text now?
Please.
Sorry, yes, go on.
Okay. Palm trees grow in front of the squat building. Worn steps ascend to an archway that forms the entrance. Reliefs of coiled serpents flank the entrance. Allow me to ping you to where you need to be.
Wow, I fucked up that word.
Actually, you guys are down here.
Is there a Mandrid token here?
Did I not bring Mandrid over? I didn't know. I brought Arvex and not Mandrid. My mistake. He's not actually there.
Poor Arvex.
No soup for you.
There's Mandrid. He's hiding because his token is the same color as the stone. I lost him.
Camouflage.
He does have a really unique token, yeah.
It's a nice token. It's just it's the same at the zoomed out level I stay at. It's the same color as the background.
Oh yeah. It's a beautiful token, but yeah, I see what you're talking about.
All right, so you guys are in front of another ruined temple.
Alrighty, Colleen will do her thing and move a little forward and check for traps. And
is this like a busted gate?
Yes.
Okay, alright, the gate's busted. That's not good. But yeah, Colleen will move forward and check for traps, and just try to keep moving forward towards the door to make sure that we don't have anything that we have to worry about outside.
Nice.
Okay, you do not detect anything.
Oh, okay.
That was me.
And the door up here is closed, or
hold on a second. If you step,
Kayleen, you didn't
if you step
check.
forward, yeah, you didn't check anything, Kayleen.
Oh, sorry. My bad. You said you didn't perceive anything. I apologize.
But,
That
yeah,
was
because Rain
that was
rolled.
Rain, who doesn't hear anything while you're doing your trap check. Like, click
Okay.
perception on your character sheet. It'll roll some dice for you.
Dilly dilly.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yay.
You also don't detect anything as you step forward until the 4 snakes that are hidden jump out of the foliage at you.
Yay, that
Tired
happens.
of these goddamn snakes.
Yuan-Ti. Oh, wait, no, those aren't Yuan-Ti. Oh, Jesus, they're really big.
Nope, these are just giant fucking snakes. So they will get some surprise rounds.
Hey, I recognize those things.
Do you? They friends
Ken's
of
been
yours?
waiting to kill me for a while, you guys. I'm just saying.
I think I can shift into those.
I bet you're wishing you had 5 extra HP right now, huh?
I
Nah,
do
I'm
have 5
totally
extra
cool.
HP right now.
No, I mean,
He was talking to me.
Yeah.
He was talking to me.
All right, those all have advantage because they were hidden. What is your AC?
So okay, miss, hit, and hit. So only one miss.
Oof. Oof. Oof, that's no good. That's going to hurt so bad.
Yeah.
It's 45 damage.
Shit.
Ooh, gee, I'm really glad for that fucking 10 HP right now. All right. So that's 45 damage.
Yep.
So don't do that.
I've got fucking 3 HP left.
Because it's the spring attack. So the Jakuli springs up to 30 feet in a straight line and makes a bite attack against the target within his reach. It has advantage if the Jakuli springs at least 10 feet. Plus, they were also hidden, so they had double advantage, which isn't a thing. But regardless, Kayleen is now surrounded by giant fucking snakes.
Ooh.
Let's roll initiative.
Yay!
That'll teach you.
I'm gonna die, you guys.
So, Canada, these beasts,
These are beasts.
are they CR 1/4 or 1/2?
CR 1/2.
Hey, I got a new form.
Hell yeah, go Theron.
do.
I'm gonna die. That's gonna be great. I'm
But
just gonna
more
bring
importantly, I
Whisper.
got a new form.
Whisper just magically makes it over to Shoal somehow. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, everybody in?
No,
Good.
sorry. Took me. My computer's messing up. Just 1 second.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
I'm
So
in.
my I've got at least one of them that is over.
All right. Rain.
I suppose I'm gonna do the only logical thing, which is immediately
I could have
rage
saved you.
and start wailing on the snake in front of me because it hurt my friend.
Okay.
Rain is such a good kitty, man.
Not really.
Nope. That's not a hit. That is a hit. You bloodied with that hit.
Damn. Okay.
So I'm gonna be kind of crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to move here.
Okay. That will draw an attack of opportunity.
2 of them.
Oh, so it will be 2 of them.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
15.
All right, that's 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Now these didn't. Oh, actually, that was the wrong attacks. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. When they're not springing, it's just a regular bite attack. Same damage. So it's same attacks. It's still 2 hits, but it's different damage. 10 and 12, so 22 total.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys hit hard, but they don't have. They're not the most tanky creatures. Sorry.
Any kind of poison or anything crazy, or is it like slashing, piercing?
Yep, just piercing.
Okay, so 10 and 12?
12.
Okay, I just want to make sure I do my resistance correctly.
All right.
Here's where I get knocked out, you guys.
Yep. This
Hey.
one's gonna be slithering up to you, and
My AC is 15. I'm pretty sure.
okay. Well, that's a crit fail.
Oh shit!
Kayleen, it's your turn. You are surrounded
Oh my
by
god!
snakes.
I bonus action disengage and I move the fuck away. Like 5,
I forgot you're
10,
a rogue.
15, 20,
Get behind
25,
me.
I thought you were
30.
a ranger, and I'm terrible, and I took attacks of
And
opportunity I didn't need
then-
to take.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I'll move.
They can't- They can't attack you,
5,
so you don't
10,
need to.
15.
If he's behind
Oh, no,
me,
no,
can they
right,
attack
right.
me? I mean, if he's behind me, can they attack him through me?
It's not.
I have to think about that. I don't know because I got a spring attack.
Right, it's fine. I can still see this one right here, though, right?
If they
Um,
can't,
where-
you should. If you don't think they can attack through me, you should stay directly behind me. If you don't want to die.
Right, but I still wanna make sure that I do some damage, and help Rain out because he's in the middle of the fucking these forest snakes that almost killed me. So, this one right here, I'm guessing he has cover because I can only see about half of his token.
Yeah.
But Rain's right there, so I do get sneak attack if I hit him. So we'll see what happens. 26.
That's a hit.
And that much damage.
All right, you shoot it right through the head. It's rearing up to bite Rain, and then you shoot him back of the head and it falls over top of Rain.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
All right.
Which one did Rain hit first? Was it this one?
It was this one, the one on the right, yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Theron.
Theron uses Thorn Whip. It's somewhat effective.
Which one did you attack?
That one.
Okay. Yep. You rip its head off with a thorn whip and it falls at your feet.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. This one is going to go slithering away and is going to make a stealth check at which it has advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, it disappears from view.
Oh, you bastard.
Mandred.
Now you can the snake.
Mandred is going to go right here. When I go there, do I see a snake?
The hidden one, no.
Oh, that's not how it works.
No.
But there's four of them.
If you had stumbled on it, it would. It moved after it hid, and it rolled a 23. So, good luck finding that snake until it wants to be found.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one that's right here.
Okay.
How do I bring up my character sheet again? It's shift, double click.
Right.
Wow, it just came up super slow. It took literally like 8 seconds to pop up. It was the weirdest thing. Longsword. It's a hit.
That's a hit.
And longsword again.
Yep. So you chop it into little tiny pieces. Well, big tiny pieces. It's a big fucking snake.
And how big is its head?
Big.
How big? Like as big as my head?
Probably bigger. This is a large creature.
I'm gonna as its head falls, I'm gonna like stick out my hand, grab its big tooth and snap it off and put it in my bag and start looking for the other snake.
Okay. Real quick, just give me an athletics check. Let's see if you can snap off the tooth of this freshly dead creature.
All of the strength.
Where the hell? Oh, shift, double click. Jesus
Pull that
Christ.
shit out.
This thing is so slow. Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, yes, you're easily able to pull it off. I was really hoping you roll it once and describe you smacking yourself in the face with the head. But this thing's head knocking yourself out.
It pierces through my hand, like
That would be
then it goes
amazing.
through my leg, then the other fang goes through my other leg, and I'm like, what's that movie with Jim Carrey? Ace Ventura. I'm
Ace
like,
Ventura.
"Ah,
At Nature Calls.
ah." Yeah,
Yeah,
both
at
legs.
Nature Calls,
The
yeah.
spears.
Rain, it's your turn.
I will move 30 feet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Stomping around for snakes.
Okay. Since you moved over there, I will give you a perception check, or you can make an attack at disadvantage to hit it.
Okay, then I'm going to use reckless attack. I'm going to just wail on the bushes. Disadvantage and advantage canceling each other out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes, that does hit. So you find the snake as you pierce its flesh.
I whack it again. Nope.
No.
Oh no.
When you saw it, you missed it. When you didn't see it, you hit it just fine. So basically, you attacked it, and it rears up out of the bush, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And you swing wildly, and you miss it.
I think reckless only does my first one. Oh, no, I have advantage.
Oh, you have advantage. Okay, well, never mind. It does hit.
Sorry,
So
I thought
never mind.
reckless attack was only the first attack on a turn.
Yeah.
No, that's
worries.
for all your attacks on your turn.
It reels up and you
Sick.
slice his head off.
Reading is fun, kids, even if you're a barbarian.
You know that what's that meme? I don't know what it's from, but I'm not gonna post it. It's the guy. It's the close up of the guy's face, and he just grins and nods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
talking about?
mountain
Yeah, I
man.
know what you're talking about.
The mountain man. That's Mandred's face when you do that. I'll find it.
Rain turns around to Mandred and says, well, you know what they say, a snake in the bush is... No, wait. I have that wrong.
Mm.
Just realized I haven't been keeping track of XP. Oops.
Turns out we're all level 10.
That means we level.
No, yeah. Last game, yeah. If I remember correctly, we did not get XP because we ended kind of abruptly, so we did not get XP for last game.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been much though, as far as I know from what we fought.
All we fought was the mages and bag of nails.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where you got. You're 12, like 12,000 XP, right?
2090 or 1290. Sorry, 1290.
Okay. So after this session, you will level up. We'll say you're going to be at like 1,700 XP
Okay.
for last session. This session.
Oh, we will level after this one?
After this session.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
That's good stuff.
So just put yourselves at 1,700 XP. That'll be for the end session.
Okay.
Can you guys click the link, please?
Oh, you bet. Yep, I knew exactly what gift you were talking about. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's right after he kills the snake. He's so proud of you.
All right.
It is.
So,
after the
safe
snakes
now.
are dead, Colleen moves up to about here, and then she's just like, "Yeah, that's really good you got," and then she just falls face first.
Mandred puts his hand on your shoulder and heals you for 25 HP immediately. 30 HP. 30 HP. Actually,
Okay.
no, hold on. I'm gonna save 5 HP just in case someone's has some sort of disease or poison or condition that I need to cure. Sorry, bud.
So how much?
25. I'm gonna save one of my lay on hands, 5 HP.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because I have 5 for one of my. I have
That
5
makes
for
sense.
something, and then I have 25 for my
Yeah.
lay on hands. So I'm saving 5 of my lay on hands for something else, just in case we need it.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, so Colleen just kind of moves forward and then collapses on the floor, and then Mandred places his hand on her, and she gets right back up, and she's like, "Wait, what? Snakes? Huh? What happened?"
Theron, do you have any healing you can lend? Otherwise, I've used my healing hands. I've used most of my lay on hands, and I think I prepared cure wounds. I can use. Let me use one of my cure wounds. How many HP do you need?
No. I'm good. You made me feel a lot better. And actually,
No.
looking
Stop.
at Colleen, she's fine.
How many HP do you need? Seriously, we may need it.
10. 10. It's fine. I don't get hit as much as you guys do, and that fight was an exception.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
I'm not using another one of those.
Kaylin's
Yeah,
like,
don't please.
Kaylin's like,
Please.
no, it's fine. I got it. And Mandred reaches out and boops her on the nose for one point of healing.
yeah. I'll take it. I put it. But
I'm
Jesus
like, I
Christ.
boop you on the nose the way that you've booped me on the nose before, and I've been like,
So
just returning the favor, girl.
That's fine. Colleen actually gives you a big hug.
Nice.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, and then she boops you on the nose again. That was great. Fantastic.
Theron, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, man, don't waste your spell slots. I can just use one of my second levels and heal for
10
to 60.
That's fine.
All right. So you guys are entering in As you enter into the temple, the walls of this rubble-strewn corridor are carved with serpents, and arrow slits are spaced along them every 5 feet. Cobwebs fill the arrow slits and hang like drapes from the corridor ceiling. Above the entrance, a stone plaque bears a cuneiform message.
What does the message say?
Do any of you speak Old Omnuan?
God
I do
fucking
not.
damn it.
Took a class in college, but it was only for elective credit.
It was way too early in the morning, and the hot girl that I took it to impress dropped it halfway through, so I stopped paying attention.
So, Karen, you don't happen to have any way of reading any languages in that book of yours, do you?
Karen's not
Karen's
actually
on the
yeah.
mainland.
Yeah, Theron,
Yeah.
give me a perception check to see if he knows that Karen's not here with you.
Oh, Karen's not here with us. I thought.
Nope, it's just us four.
And neither is your guide.
I know our
Karen,
guide
if
wasn't,
you
but I thought
had-
Karen would be there.
Karen, if you had inspiration, Theron, if you had inspiration as the non-DM, you lose it.
You suddenly realize that you're missing a warlock. She apparently decided it was too much trouble to come across and just decided to stay back and take a nap.
So does Karen. So does Karen actually have the spell?
I think she might have tongues. I'm not sure, or the eye thing.
I think according to a certain gnome
So-
in a Skyrock, she's got tongues.
Yeah, if you make a warlock and don't get eyes of the rune keeper, you're dumb.
Or you could just get the first level ritual that does the same thing.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Eyes of the rune keeper always makes me happy.
That's why I think that's why Ken didn't want Karen here.
Can I tell a quick story real quick?
Sure.
I swear it'll take 30 seconds. So I was at a bachelor party this past weekend, and we were at a strip club. I hate strip clubs, but we went, and one of the strippers looked like a really buffed up version of a mix between Sigourney Weaver and whoever I forget her name, Bridget something, the Russian chick from Rocky 4.
Oh my
You know
god,
what I'm
are you
talking about?
serious? That sounds hot.
Yeah.
What? You don't
It
like
kind of was.
I love
It kind of was, but she looked like, in Ghostbusters when she turns into like, I don't know, Zool or whatever.
librarian.
No, when she turns into
yeah.
so once she got on stage, like it was really, really, really loud in the place, and like there were 12 of my friends. It was my best friend's bachelor party. So the second she got on the stage, I yelled out so two of my friends can hear. I'm the keymaster. Are you the gatekeeper? But immediately as I yelled it, the music suddenly stopped and the entire place went dead silent as I was yelling it. So everyone turned around and looked at me, and so did the girl, so did the stripper, and everyone knew what I was talking about, and the girl just put her head down.
Wah, wah,
It was
wah.
fucking terrible. She gave me the dirtiest, meanest look ever.
Pat, you're a
Um,
super dickhead, and how dare
yeah.
you shame her for fucking trying to do her job?
Oh no, she was. So I hung out in the car the rest of the night because it's not my scene, man. I'm married with a kid. I bought my buddy a lap dance and I hung out in the car the rest for the next hour. But apparently she was the biggest, meanest bitch in the whole world, and it had nothing to do with what I said. So she deserved it anyway. But all right, sorry to interrupt, Ken. I apologize, but
Okay. So, anyways, I just checked. Karen does not have that ability, so it would not help to have her here anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you guys give a message. You don't understand what it says, but surely it'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna just move up now that it rains right here, so everything should be fine. I'm gonna move up. Seeing these arrow holes in the fucking side of the goddamn wall, and being a person that understands, a little bit of how traps work. Can I discern this, or is there a check that I have to make? I'll check for traps and make sure that we're not going to get fucking killed on our way inside.
Okay, sure.
Can
Give
I
me a
see
stealth.
the crossbows? Can I see those?
If you can see them, you can see them. Hold on one second, though. Theron, you were going to say something?
Yes. Can I see the or how big are those snakes, and can they fit under the
Arrows.
air slits here?
Okay. All good questions. Go ahead and do me a trap search. I will, and then once. Let's see.
Do you want perception or investigation?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'll do perception then. So here we go.
And can I get the stat sheet for those things? Because they look cool.
The statue for what things?
For the Jaculis.
Oh, you mean you want the token?
I want to turn into one.
Yes.
Not necessarily right now, but I want to see
I will
what it
I'll set
does.
that up for you here in a second. Yes. Reading here. The Jaculis are not. I mean, you can fit the Jaculis into the hallway. They take up a lot of space, but you can fit them in there. The arrow slits are arranged in such a way that like you can get partial cover behind them, but unless you're holding them up to the wall, they're not going to completely cover them.
I think he's trying to slither down the hallway without getting shot.
Yes. Would the Jaculi be able to, or however big the Jaculis are, would they be able to go through there with while still being under wherever the arrow slits are?
Yes, you can definitely get. Now again, you would have some. The arrow slits would be able to shoot you, but it'd be like a disadvantage or with cover.
I think he's talking about being a snake.
I understand. Yeah. So if you go, if you turn into a snake and go down there, they'll be kind of under the angle of the arrow slits, so it'd be harder to hit you from the arrow slits.
Okay. Well, with Theron's actions so far this campaign, that will be his idea.
Okay. Kayleen, with your perception check, you would notice that there are two pit traps, or two at least traps in the floor. There.
Can I try to? Okay. Can I try to disarm them? Is there a way that I can do that?
Give me a thieves' tool roll.
Alrighty.
One for each. So first one and then the second one. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yep. You are pretty sure. You think no. It's hard to say. You don't think that you really disarmed that trap very well.
Okay. Guys, there are traps. Right there and right there. Very close to us, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do the right thing to disarm them. If you step on these plates, they're definitely going to shoot arrows at you.
Why don't we grab a dead snake? And
I'm sorry. If you step, I'm sorry. If you step on these plates, bad things are going to happen.
Pit trap.
So we don't know what's going to happen, but we know that something's going to happen.
Rain's going to walk over and get a snake body, probably the one that he cut the head off of, and chuck it into the hallway.
Okay. So you chuck it in there. That first pit trap is going to collapse, and it's going to drop down. If you look down, you'll see it start dissolving in what looks like acid.
Oh boy!
Rain
Does
found
it continue to happen, or does it just happen once?
No, I mean it's going to keep doing as long as it's sitting down there in the acid. It's about 10 feet deep. It looks like.
I don't know if he was talking about the trap coming back up, or is the floor just gave way and there's a hole there now.
I see. The snake is long enough that it's only a 10-foot deep hole, so I'm thinking that snake is probably still like hanging partly out, but it's trying to close back again.
Okay. Rain
Oh,
pulls
so
out
it's a pit trap. I gotcha. All right.
Rain asked for the 10-foot pole from Theron. Do you still have that?
Say what?
You have
yes,
the
10-foot pole. I do.
Rain takes the pole from Theron if he gives it willingly, and he pokes the second tile in using the 10-foot pole.
Okay. Yes, the thing does plunge over. It's definitely a pit trap in that same spot.
So I have a better idea than turning into a snake.
Okay.
Turn into a spider.
Okay.
And go across the ceiling.
Yep. Oh, that'll get yourself across.
Yep.
Fuck the rest of us.
Yeah, we just need somebody to grab the cube, don't we?
It's just 10 feet across. So I mean, if you wanted to try and jump over those two pits, it wouldn't be that hard of an athletics check.
Yeah, but I need Spider-Man to test the third pit because I'm a DM who's put a pit on the other side of a pit, so people jumped and landed in it.
All right, I'm gonna go to the spot. Or can we test? I'm gonna test the sides of the wall and the ceiling before I do this. Just poke around up there and see if anything happens.
Okay. You poke with the wall and the ceiling, nothing seems to happen.
All right. So I'm going to Spider-Man and crawl across the ceiling and get to about right here. And, well, I can't speak.
Nope.
Poke the floor. See if there is another trap.
Okay, I'm going to need you to hand the 10-foot pole to me, and I'll poke the floor.
Well, you got like 8 feet. Hold on with 7 of them and poke with 1 of them.
Yeah, I'm just saying Okay, I'll poke around the floor. Is it okay?
You're poking carefully. Give me a acrobatics check just to see how. It should be pretty easy as a spider. Okay, yeah. So you kind of like jump on and jump off, and there is a pit. There is a trap there that opens up beneath you.
Okay. All right.
Are these squares 5 or 10 feet?
5 feet. So it's 15. It's a 15-foot gap there with the pit traps.
I'm gonna go look up the rules for jumping.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get one last refill of coffee.
We need a fucking.
Yeah, I need to use the bathroom really
Can
fast.
can one of you just die so we can get a fucking full-fledged wizard?
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah,
I've been
I need,
considering it, but I love Rain too
Yeah,
much to just
so
kill
have
him
I.
outright.
I like killing a lot too. Like I have like I will say too, like I noticed it the other night, right? Like I was looking through the other different rogues and I chose the wrong fucking rogue for this campaign. An assassin rogue is not good for this campaign.
Yeah.
If anything, I should have been a ranger. And I still probably could have been the same character and been a ranger and just been way better at everything that I am doing right now.
No, your character's pretty awesome, man.
I
but,
keep
like, honestly,
thinking that
but
you're
honestly,
a ranger.
One of us should have been a
Well-
fucking wizard.
Yeah, I mean, it would have helped. Wizards always help. They're always fucking fantastic to have in a campaign. Any caster really is great to have in a campaign. A sorcerer is super good.
Just
Not
the
quite as
ability
good
to
as a
fly,
wizard, yeah.
or
Well, yeah,
put down
yeah.
some fucking ground or move.
Well,
or something.
at our level though, nobody would have the fly spell. So that would.
But levitate or
yeah, levitate
anything.
would be good.
Or
Yeah,
just putting anything down, or you know, fucking mage hand or anything to get around this shit.
You know.
it would be helpful, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it would make our campaign any easier. See, the whole.
Of course.
Well, yeah, but Tomb of Night.
And there's
I
still
will,
ways
I will
around
say
it.
from
There's still ways around it. We're still gonna
Oh,
get
yeah,
through.
yeah.
It's just
Right.
it makes
It's
it
just,
easier.
as
These
far
are
as I
easy
know,
ways.
Tomb of Annihilation is one of the hardest modules that they've ever come out with. I think Curse of
Sorry.
Strahd is very close as well,
No,
but TOA is pretty tough.
Strahd's child's play compared to this. Or maybe the DM I had just made it too easy.
I mean, I really enjoy playing through Curse of Strahd. Of course, it's the only chance I've had to play in the last like 3 years. But I enjoy playing it.
I've never gotten a chance to play through Strahd, so I would love to, but that's for another time.
My character got a god complex because he's the only one of the original characters that didn't die. But anyways,
real quick, but I can jump the pit. So if you get a 10-foot running start, you can jump equal to your strength score, and I have 16, so I can jump 16 feet.
Okay, but you can't really get it. You can't get a 10-foot running start because there's steps.
I can't run up those steps.
I'll give you an athletics check to see if you're able to build up any speed up there.
And can't you
Before
run
that happens,
across? Can you run across this way too? Couldn't you run like this?
I don't think your arrow's showing up, but no, okay, yeah.
It's not a long jump. That's not how no momentum works.
So, since I'm actually in the room and I see things, I'm going to stop them from trying to jump over the pits because there are a whole bunch of crossbows in here pointed directly at everything in the middle of the room.
Did I just delete everybody?
No, I think you deleted yourself.
Yeah.
So
when you tried to delete your line, can you Control Z?
I'll just bring him back.
When it looks like they're trying to jump over, I'm gonna like wave the 10-foot pole in here, trying to get them to realize, no, I don't want them coming in this way.
Okay. I'll wait on you to determine, but I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Okay, so let me read you the room description. In the middle of this room, a stone cube rests on a plain stone pedestal. Statues of 12 tribal warriors jut from the surrounding walls, aiming bows at the pedestal. The floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. Moss obscures much of the detail.
Okay. These bows here, would I be able to knock them out of the statue's hands?
No, because they're built to the statues.
Okay. How high is the ceiling? Like, how far down would I have to reach to get, if I was going to grab this thing off the pedestal? How low would I have to reach?
Does it say?
Okay. I'm gonna walk around the other way. I'm gonna go over here while they're in there. What do I see over here?
Don't see any. Give me a perception check if you like, but you don't see anything at first glance.
Okay.
I'm back. Did we win?
Yes, you have won the Tomb of Annihilation.
Sweet.
You missed it. It doesn't say. We'll say it's 10 feet high. We'll say the pedestal's 5 feet off the ground, so you have to reach down like 5 feet.
Okay. Well, I really wish I could be that Steeder now. Would I be able to reach it on top of the ceiling?
How big of a spider are you?
I'm a wolf spider. It's a medium creature.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the others that I'm going to take a look around for another entrance while they try to figure this out.
Okay. So you would not be able to reach it from the ceiling. We can have that pitch. Too far. There we go.
So, do we have anything that's capable of reaching down 5 to 10 feet and picking something up? Like Mage Hand, I guess.
Are you talking to us as a spider?
No, I'm talking to you like out of character. Like, what I know of anything.
That's metagaming, and I'm not going to partake in that.
Well, I mean, I can always just walk back over there, ask the question, walk right back. I have two shifts, and I can.
Didn't you already shift into a
oh, you're right. You're right. I only have one shift. We can always take an hour, or we can always take an hour break and do the same thing.
I'm going to walk all the way around and see if there's anything.
You don't detect anything. Not going to make it
all the way around?
All the way around.
Nothing. All right.
Nothing. So, Theron, it's up to you how you want to proceed. It's your show.
Trying to see if I have anything. Really wish I was Moon Druid right now.
I wish you were Moon Druid too.
Okay, I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to shift out, and I'm going to tell everyone that, or relay to everybody the inside of this room here, and ask anybody if they have anything capable of picking something up from 5 to 10 feet away that I could carry as a spider.
I'm gonna point to Kayleen and say, her.
We could do that, but we would risk Kayleen getting shot by all of the bows in this room.
Yeah. I'm back. What are we planning on doing? What was the plan?
All right, so Theron's going to relay to everything in the room, or everybody here, that inside this building, there's a room. There's a whole bunch of statues, and they have arrows, or they have bows pointed towards a pedestal with the cube on it. There is a statue, well, not a statue, but a mosaic in there with a snake wrapped around a monkey, but I can't read what it actually says.
Okay. What about if we go in there and we were okay? Colleen will say, sorry, I'll do the same character. I mean, I use a bow as a main weapon. I know how crossbows work pretty well.
We got to get in there first.
Right. I mean, but Theron was just in there and he was fine. What if we just remove the bolts from all of the statues and then we have no issues, right? Like,
Theron, you didn't see any bolts in the statues when you examined them.
Yeah, that was my first question. I can't remove the bows, and I didn't see any arrows.
okay, that's probably an issue, and there are probably more stone people. Did you see that the cube was protruded up out of this pedestal, or was it like the other ones where it was inside, where we have to figure out something to get it to come out?
It was on top of the pedestal.
Okay. So
I just couldn't reach it from the ceiling.
So you can get yourself up to the ceiling, right? What if I tie a rope to you? I swing myself inside, grab the cube with my feet, and then swing myself out.
He's a wolf spider. He can't support your weight.
Shit.
Wolf spiders are the size of your palm. They're big, ugly spiders, but they're not that big.
Clean wouldn't know that. But if he's only the size of the palm, fine. I thought he was turning into large spiders. Or like gigantic spiders. That's why I was saying it.
Randy, do you want to try and jump
across? We don't
across?
have the PHB in front of us. Turn to the page. We don't.
No worries.
You say wolf spider, and we don't know what he's.
I grew up in an area that was rampant with wolf spiders. Those fuckers are ugly, but they're not that big.
Yeah, they're not. They're about a hand. Like the max.
Why not coming through here?
Is about a hand.
Now you're coming through.
Okay, it's a giant wolf spider. It is a medium-sized creature.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Right.
Yeah, so you
Could I have
Good. Theron,
All right, so then you could carry her in there, right?
Theron, what were you saying?
Nope. I see it
Nope.
lighten up, but no sound.
Okay.
Okay, but in theory, yes, it would be an athletics check for him because he's still a spider trying to cling to a ceiling as you swing like Indiana Jones across him. But
I didn't say that it wouldn't be risky. I just figured that what he was transforming into was much larger than just like a small spider.
We could camp here for the night, wait until the morning, both go in there, and I could fly in.
If we do that, then we have to wait another night before we can fly back across to the mainland.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the best idea. I feel like.
What's stopping?
If I could just get in there.
What's the rush?
Having 3 people, 2 of which are the guides that translate and guide us on the other side without us.
Also, there's all those red wizards that are around that are trying to collect all these shrines. And if we decide that we don't want to get one or the other, then yeah, it might be bad.
We could.
You guys try and jump across. Board, then. 15 feet's not that far if you can get a decent running start up the stairs.
Yeah. But 15 feet's not that far.
We had that suggestion, and then you kind of said no when.
I didn't say no. It's just you can always try. It's not gonna be that hard of a check.
Can I use as a rogue? Can I use acrobatics instead of athletics, or does it have to be athletics?
Technically, this is athletics. This is a strength thing.
Fucking son of a bitch. Then yeah, there's no point. There's no point. Like
what's
Yeah,
so-
when Rain suggested
My
it,
athletics is
you kind
minus
of said
one.
like up the stairs.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot. It's a 5-foot run upstairs. It's not like a direct straight run, but you can definitely try. It's just gonna be on. How fast can you run upstairs? That's what the athletics check is for.
Wrong character. My athletics is a 0, but it's still not better.
I'm a kitty cat, and I got all kinds of cool sprints and moves. Clearly,
Well, that's true. As a kitty cat, you would be able to do it. I will give you credit as a kitty cat for being quick and spry, and you're basically made out of rubber.
plus I have the
Also-
squat's nimbleness feat.
Also, you do have just a climbing speed as a
Right.
tabaxi.
I do. That doesn't help in a long jump situation. Somebody cut down a tree. Let's build a bridge.
You can do that.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Are there any trees around here?
Yeah, there's plenty of trees around there.
I just don't have a wood cutting axe. All I have is a greatsword, which is not known for its tree cutting abilities.
Can you hear me now?
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, Ken, I was a giant wolf spider, the one that I have in my
Yeah, we got that.
thing.
Yep, we got that.
So-
So we established they would be able to swing on you with how you could assist them with like an athletics check.
But would I have been able to just reach down and grab the thing?
Yeah, I would have said it with as a giant wolf spider, you could reach down to it. I apologize, I thought you were just a regular wolf spider.
Okay, that's cool. So I would have tried to reach down and grab it real quick and
Okay,
see
then
what
what
happened.
happens?
Okay, so you reach down, you grab the statue. As you pull it up, it disappears into green smoke. All 12 of the archers turn towards you. Let's roll initiative.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead and get yourself in that room there, Theron.
Theron, by the way, I loved your character. Colleen was actually going to try to marry you later.
Actually,
I
really, the only
apologize.
person. I guess we could all do it, but it's the only person who's really going to matter right now is Theron. I need to know where Theron's at in the initiative.
Okay. That makes sense, because, yeah, none of us are trying to jump over the fucking thing right now.
You may want to in a moment, so you may want to roll yourselves in, but the only one I really need is Theron.
Well, yeah, we can roll ourselves in, but yeah, Theron is...
By the way, statues don't have to roll. Statues act on initiative 20. So we'll see where Theron's at here. Nope,
Oh
Theron's
God,
fine.
I'm dead.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm a druid.
Did you have any better ideas?
I was gonna shoot it with my bow.
You just
but
ran in there, bro.
Good thing is that he has his
I
wolf
didn't have
spider
an-
health
an,
and then his regular health.
I didn't have an opportunity to have an idea. You just
But as far as
roll up
I know,
in there.
wolf spiders don't have much health.
Mander, did you want to roll yourself into initiative?
I thought you didn't.
I
Yeah.
said you may as well. We'll see, because we'll see what happens after this first initiative try. All right. So, statues do go first. So Theron, the box disappears, and you just hear a pop that kind of echoes as all 12 of them have magical bolts that appear in their bows, and they turn towards you. All of these d20s are +6 to hit.
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Jesus Christ.
What's your AC as a spider?
12.
12. 1 hit, 2 hit. What's your AC? How many hit points do you have as a spider?
12.
12.
Wait, 14.
I
14.
was like, wait, what?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, why is it 12? They attack twice? They all attack twice? That's
No,
fucking amazing.
there's 12 statues.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there were 6 statues. I apologize. Never mind. I'm shut up.
No, it's 6 keys, 12 statues.
Okay, so you take 12 damage as the spider. Do you stay up as a spider still?
I fall down.
You fall down?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have 11 hit points and I have an AC of 13.
Okay, so still 2 hits there to begin with. You take 12 damage. So that's
Yep.
you fall. So that also means you fall off the ceiling because you're standing on the ceiling, right?
Yep.
All right. So give me a dexterity save.
He's about
Okay.
to get pedestaled in the spine.
Yep.
So can I just ask a quick question? I know it's
Mhm.
gonna be silly. he doesn't take all the damage at the same time. He takes the damage as a spider and then transforms and then takes the damage as a whatever.
Yeah.
Right, because it's going to be harder. Yeah. I'm being generous and giving him a better AC after he transforms into a person.
Oh, I thought it'd be more generous if he takes all the damage as a spider because it happens all at once, and then.
Right, but any damage you take as the spider though carries over. Whenever your spider form drops, any damage you take over than that carries over into your normal form.
Right. I'm assuming he's easier to hit as a spider, so I'm trying to make it so I don't immediately kill him. I mean, I might.
Right.
I don't know yet. But okay, so Theron, you do fall onto the pedestal. You manage to. Well, I'll give you a choice of whether you want to land on your feet or land prone.
Which gives you better AC.
Prone.
Yeah, I'll fall prone.
Okay. You do take 4 damage from falling.
Okay.
You saved for half. And since you're falling prone, that's to 12. So disadvantage. The 20 does no longer counts. That's a miss. I'd say +6.
Was that a
+6.
question?
Yeah, I was questioning myself. What's your AC as a druid?
16.
Sorry, 15 or 16?
16.
16. Okay. So miss, hit. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's definitely going to be miss for the.
You have that extra HP, right?
Yes, and thank you. That might be the difference between life and death.
Okay. So only one more hits you for another. I rolled really shitty there on those.
Thank you, kid.
Just the dice, man. I rolled 4 1s in that sequence. Or 3 1s in that sequence. That's not good. You take another 11 damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
At least he didn't die. That's good.
Yep, not dead yet. But you are prone on the ground as these things are continue. As you hear a pop, as more appear. Rain, you see a whole flurry of arrows just launch into your spider friend.
No, it's my friend previously known as Spider.
Yes.
So I see this. I am right behind Rain.
It doesn't matter. Rain's going to call out that Theron is in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I moved back.
You're back there. So I've spent that entire turn looking through everything that I possibly have, and I see not only no way that I can get in there to help, but I also see no real way to help him out. So I guess I'm gonna spend my turn.
Before he goes, can I ask you a question? This might help. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to the trap where the snake was. Is that still open, shut?
The one the snake was in is still open. Actually, no, at this point, it probably would have dissolved enough that it's going to be closed. So all 3 of them are closed again.
Okay, never mind. I thought maybe it was halfway open, or it was like shut, and the snake was preventing it from closing all the way, and you could still stand on it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the snake was holding it open, but it's dissolved to the point now where it's no longer holding it open.
I hate to say this. Rain did, in fact, say that Theron was in trouble.
Yes, I announced that aloud.
All right, Colleen.
Oh, it's not your turn yet, Colleen. 1 second.
Okay.
So, Rain, what are you going to do?
I grab my goddamn rope and I throw it. I have a spool of rope, and I would like to hang on to one end still and throw the rope across the traps and into the room, and then I will adjust if anyone else needs to get up there for any reason. But so I don't know how you would roll this, Ken, but I feel like if he was grabbing onto the end and we were yanking fast enough, he could skim across the top of the traps without necessarily falling into them, but we'll see. That's just in character. What Rain is thinking on his feet is, oh my god, I have to help there and throw rope, get ready to yank like a motherfucker.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. Kayleen.
All right. While he's doing that, Colleen hears that Theron is having trouble, and she's in love with Theron because he tried to save her life, and he did a good job of it. So she just fucking runs and jumps across the thing.
I don't have a good spot to put my token, but I did like step back, like I said.
Okay. So Kayleen, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad, you guys.
And then it's 3 times the.
Oh.
Okay.
You jump the distance equal to your strength score.
Oh, equal to the strength score. What's your strength score there, Kayleen?
It's not good. It's a 10.
10. You said 3 times the strength score, so 30 feet?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Equal to your strength score.
Yeah.
Oh, equal to strength score. So you jump 10 feet.
You cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Okay. So
Oh boy.
you just ran and you jumped 10 feet. So you come up about 5
Right
feet
there.
short. Yep, 5 feet short there. Give me a dexterity save as you land. I'll give you advantage because you know the trap is
Okay.
there.
Tuck and roll.
Oh boy.
All right. You actually, yes, you do. You jump and you tuck and roll, and you're able to roll off the trap as it flaps down, and you are in the room.
Okay. All right. So I see all these fucking stone things around. Did they look similar to the ones that we fought before, or are they just stone statues?
They look like just stone statues, but you can see that like the arms and the bows are moving and aiming.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking take out my rapier and take a swing at this fucking bow. I'm not even at the statue, but at the bow that it's holding right here.
Okay.
And try to like break.
Is it? Gotcha. Is that a magical rapier?
Hang on a second. No, it is not.
It has no effect.
Motherfucker. Okay, that's not good. Great, we need magical weapon. None of us have magical weapons. What the fuck?
This
Oh
is a
no, you
true
guys, we
story.
went to the wrong shrine. We should have went to all the other ones and gotten magical weapons because none of us have magical weapons.
I do.
Oh, there you go.
I can.
Hmm?
I can make myself have a magical weapon.
Yes, you can. You can do that on your turn, but it's Theron's turn first.
Well, if I may, really fast, Colleen just yells across the fucking chasm. We're in big trouble here, you guys. Please help. And that's it.
Okay. Theron, it's your turn.
Okay. What were the rules on conjure animals?
Oh, it's supposed to be a random. I'll tell you what. I don't have I never got around to making the tables. I've been lazy. What animals do you want to summon?
A swarm of giant owls.
Sure.
Distract them with your hooters.
Yes.
Yes, you can have your giant owls.
Okay. The room is going to fill up with giant owls.
Okay.
And I'm going to run to about right here and grab onto one of the giant owls and yell at Kayleen to grab onto one of the giant owls.
Okay, you're going to have the owls fly you out of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as 2 survive.
As long as they can fly in a 5-foot wide hallway.
Are you going to try to run out of there?
No, I'm going to try and fly out on giant owls.
Oh, I was going to run in and just start beating the shit out of them.
I don't know if we can run in. Actually, can a large beast fit through this hallway?
It'll be a tight fit, but yes.
Okay.
Owls have that creepy thing where they can tuck their wings and...
Wait, so I'm not running in there right now?
I think we're standing back and letting the owls fly out.
Alright.
Roll me an initiative, Theron, on for the owls.
Okay.
They do technically run on their own initiative, and this is one of the few times where it really matters.
Hey, Corey.
Oh, my fucking daughter again. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to have to... Like, after my turn, I'm going to have to go upstairs again.
Okay. No, actually, that's good, because they are able to just fly you out of the room before the statues get to go. You wanted a low number in that case.
Okay, good. All right, so just a swarm of flying owls fly out of this building.
Yep.
Carrying Kayleen and me.
Yep. And now there's a whole bunch of creepy ass owls perched in the trees around you guys. So normally we play another 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Last week, though, everybody was falling asleep. How do you guys want to continue? Do you want to stop here and pick it up next week here, or do you want to continue for 30 minutes?
I'm good for now.
Okay.
My vote is to end it because my daughter is sick. If you guys want to play without me, that is completely fine. No. Seriously, go without me, man. I get it. I don't care. I seriously, I gotta go take care of her. There's no reason why you guys shouldn't continue to play. Seriously.
Okay. So
I might even be able to jump back on in like 10 minutes. I don't know. Like seriously, you might as well keep playing. And I don't care. I hack and all I do is swing my longsword. Seriously, I might be able to jump back on. Someone can play my character.
I'm sure we'll still be sitting here trying to figure out how to get across this pit. So
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. So we'll continue on for the next couple minutes. See if you guys can figure this out.
Wait. Oh, I thought you guys were good. I thought you were getting out on the owls.
They're out on the owls.
Right.
yeah, we are now going to have to figure out how to get back in there and what to do though.
Oh.
Yeah, we need that puzzle cube, so we can't just leave.
Hey Corey.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might be back. I might not. But if you start to engage in combat, Ken, just give somebody my my character sheet.
Okay.
All right. I may be back, but I'm turning my computer off for now.
All right,
Okay.
well, have
Good
a
night.
good
Maybe.
night if
Maybe
we
not.
don't see you.
Sorry,
Nah,
guys.
man. It's fine.
Bye.
Did I really do that, Hunter? I apologize. I didn't mean to.
To what? Oh
What'd you
no,
DM me?
that was something else.
Oh, okay.
I had a really important question for you though.
Uh-huh.
You know who does a great owl impression?
Don't do it. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the dick. Don't do it.
I want to know.
Don't you Tyler, God damn it, don't do it. All right, don't fucking listen to Seal's bullshit, okay?
I want to know.
Never mind.
Just fucking do it, Seal, because I know you're gonna fucking listen, like you're gonna be all like about it or whatever all night, and you're not gonna fucking let it go until it happens. So just do it. Just say it. Just fucking say it.
No, I'm over it. Let's figure out this puzzle.
Just fucking say it, Seal. I swear to God.
Okay. Moving on.
So does the puzzle cube appear back in the room?
Looking through it, yes, you see the puzzle cube kind of reappear back on the pedestal.
I'm going to send one of the owls in there to try and pick it up off the thing and fly out.
Okay. As soon as he does, it disappears again, and all the arrows go off, and you're short one owl.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right, guys. I don't think that's how we need to do it. And thank you, Kayleen, for trying to save me there. I thought I was dead for sure.
Rain
Oh,
very slowly spools up his little rope and puts it back on his backpack.
Actually, Kayleen gives Theron, after Theron says that, she gives Theron a big old hug. And despite the hugs that she gives, everybody else in the party, she gives him like a very like, I don't know what the hell the word is for it, like an authentic hug.
Genuine.
She gives everybody else like a half hug, like a, but she seems very affectionate, but like she gives you like a full hug. And she's like, I'm just glad you're okay, Theron. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right.
And she seems a little flustered.
Rain is going to walk around the perimeter of the shrine and see if perhaps there are any more clues.
Okay. Mandred already did that. There is nothing else around the shrine.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can climb up on the shrine?
Athletics check.
I have a climb speed.
Sure you do. So yes, you can climb up on top. Don't find anything up on the top.
Cool. I come back down and I
All right.
tell the group that.
Yeah, I will say that I use my regular weapons against it. I use my weapons against it whenever I get in there to try and help Mr. Theron, and nothing happened. My rapier had no effect, and I mean, again, I don't know much about magic, but I know that usually whenever I stab stuff with my rapier, it dies, or it's hurt pretty bad. And nothing happened whenever I stabbed these things with my rapier.
Theron, you're going to say something?
I'm going to explain to everybody what was in the room. and I'm going to point out that as soon as I picked up the puzzle cube, it disappeared. Everything attacked, and I'm also going to tell everybody about the snake that had a monkey wrapped up.
Rain is very curious what the clue might be. I know we have no way to read it, but he's wondering if perhaps the monkey is some kind of clue. But we have not run into any monkeys in the forest so far, have we? There was those little things that threw poop at Mandrid. Were those monkeys?
Monkey-ish.
I'm going to think back to the to Rain's journal here. I could have sworn that there was a story about that. Let's see, the Legend of Oobtao.
My god, snakes are not what they seem.
Okay. Darren is going to suggest, all right, so remember in that first temple we went to, I carried that axe beak on our back because of the sign that had I think it was something carrying a crocodile or a man.
Mm-hmm.
Around someone, and that might work.
Did he cut out for everybody or just me?
I heard enough of it. He recommended wrapping somebody up as him transforming into a snake and wrapping someone up, like when you went into the temple and had to carry someone on their back.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why my mic's being messed up today.
No, my internet's a little spotty too, so I've noticed the stream kind of spins and buffers for a second, so I know that it's a combination.
God damn it. I hate this, but I'm sorry. This is what has to happen. Colleen goes up to Theron and just goes, "Oh well, you know, if you want to wrap me up, that's fine. Like I'll be totally fine with it. It's okay."
See, I knew that was coming, but I mean,
okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this out of character. Nobody's ever stood up for Colleen. Nobody's ever taken care of her before, and Theron was literally the very first person to do it. She's fucking in love with you right now. Like, so like anything that you want to do, she's totally all about.
I knew where you were. I knew you were going to say something or out of character. Theron had no idea, and that's very literal. That is exactly what he did.
Well, I did mean to say it in character. I apologize if it doesn't come off that way. I can't do a female voice that well, so I did mean to say that in character to Theron.
Oh, it was a stretching. All right, so you guys are having a little moment there. Theron, you're kind of gobsmacked by this very out of character thing from Kayleen. Give me a quick insight check, just so I can try and help move this along a little bit if I could.
Sorry, I was reading the Legend of Oobtao to see if there was any references to Jukulis or monkey, and the only thing that I got is that Jukuli was too honest to lie about the stolen water pail.
So you realize you didn't really search that room at all before you went for the cube. So you don't know what else might be hidden in there. You didn't do a deep search of it. You just went, oh, cube, and tried to pick it up.
Did anyone that went down the central passageway happen to look in any of the arrow holes at all?
No.
Is there a way that I can look in an arrow hole without stepping on a pit trap? Like, can I hold on to the corner and lean and look into the first hole?
You have a climb speed, but it's it is still a sheer wall. I will require you to have an athletics check, but you'll have advantage on it.
So I'm not trying to like climb and be on the wall. I just Like imagine you were at the start of a hallway. I want to hold on to the corner and keep my feet planted on solid ground and kind of just lean down the wall and then pull myself back when I need.
Yeah, I'll require an athletics check, but I'll give you advantage because of your climb speed.
Sure.
Okay, so yes, you are able to do that. Looking down, which side are you looking in?
I clicked left first, so I'm gonna do left first.
You're going to do left first. All right. Left. A statue of a coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. The statue is missing its head, which lies broken on the floor next to a stone cube.
Interesting. I think I might be finding more clues. There are other rooms that might be key to solving this mystery. And then I'm going to go to the other side and look to see what's in there.
Okay.
Is this better?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
A large statue of a coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. Clutched in the statue's jaws is a stone cube. By the way, give me another athletics check.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I doubt my luck's going to hold up for a second roll, so I would like to use my rope, like around my waist or whatever, so they can yank me if I start to fall, or have somebody hold on to me or something.
There are 7 owls that could hold you up.
Hey.
Okay, you're fine.
Can you still hear me?
Yep, we can still hear you.
Yes.
So, Theron, I looked into the side rooms. One has a snake with its head decapitated and a stone cube on the ground, and the other one has a snake statue with the stone cube in its mouth. I don't know if we can, or Rain would relay this to you. Rain is unsure if perhaps putting the head back on the statue with the cube in its mouth might help in this particular puzzle. But he has no way in which to get into the room.
I could shift into something small enough to fit in, but I can't do it for a little while. I need to rest a bit.
Start your hour timer, and while we poke on other parts of the wall.
Okay, I'm going to command the owls to listen to whatever Kayleen and Rain say. I'm going to lean up against this area right here and try not to hyperventilate from almost dying again.
Okay. Give me a dexterity save. I'm kidding.
Oh, great.
I want to search the walls to see if I can find any kind of hidden doorway here, and then as far as I can reach into the hallway along the walls.
Okay. You search around, you do not find anything in the outside or down that, and where you can reach in the hall.
Okay.
Kayleen, what were you saying?
I just said that I was going to give him assistance, but you said that we got, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter what. You spend the full hour searching, you don't find anything.
Perhaps whatever we're looking for is, within the room. We didn't search very well through it, but I just know it's dangerous if you grab the pedestal on the floor.
Theron, could one of your owls carry Rain into the room, or is he too heavy?
They can carry him. Theron, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
13 strength, and they're large.
Yeah,
so
large creature. Yeah, large creature they can carry. It's a tight fit down the hallway. Like your feet are dragging along the floor and the trap's open, but you don't fall into it.
I'm going to move myself into the room. Just let me know if I need to be placed anywhere in particular.
No, you can be wherever you like to be.
So we have like an altar here?
Yes, there's an altar with the Middle of this room, a stone cube rests on a plain stone pedestal. Statue of the 12 tribal warriors jut from the surrounding walls, aiming bows at the pedestal. The floor in the front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. That's where the
Okay.
that's where the mosaic is.
Does the snake have anything in its mouth?
No.
And it's coiled around the monkey?
Yep.
Is the monkey got its hands? What's the monkey doing? Or is it just being constricted?
Just being constricted and looks pissed off.
Okay. Can I search these walls in between the statues for secret doors or anything?
Sure. Give me a perception check. With advantage, because you know there's a room over there.
Good.
Can't find it.
Good job. I will have searched the other side as well.
Okay. Well, give me another perception check with advantage on the other side. There you go. You find that one.
Oh, so there is a door.
There is a door.
Okay. Unfortunately, I found the door into the room with the fixed statue. So Rain is going to step back and yell across to the group. There's doors into the side rooms. I think this is the answer we are looking for. Do you want me to do anything special on this side, or now that I know how the door is fit, can I find this one?
If you take the time, you can find that door. So it's...
Okay. I'm going to move my happy ass into here. Does anything happen when I step in the room?
Nope. You see the snake head broken off there with the cube in its mouth.
And spider webs everywhere? Nothing on the ceiling?
Spider webs everywhere. Nothing on the ceiling you can see. Give me a perception check if you like. You do not see anything besides the statue and the cube.
I'll pull out my sword and do some spiderweb clearing, and then I'll step to the corner to kind of yell out the hole at the group. Rain is going to attempt to place the head on the statue and put the cube in its mouth. Be ready in case anything exciting happens.
Okay, I can do that. Colleen is gonna pull out her bow from across the way and just kind of notch an arrow and just pull it back and get ready.
Okay.
I put the cube in the serpent's mouth first while I have it in my hand, and then I hold both up and set them on top of the broken statue.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You put the statue head up there, and it just falls to the ground again.
No such luck, I'm afraid. I want to investigate the statue closer. Can I tell how it was broken off? Like, does it look like it's crumbling from age? Does it look like somebody ripped this off on purpose? Was it?
It looks like it doesn't look like it was. Give me an investigation check.
Sure.
I have an idea.
Nope.
It's stupid, but it may work.
What's your idea?
We have an alchemy jug. We can make mayonnaise. I have shape water. I can freeze the mayonnaise. And that would hold the head back on.
Can I see out into the main room when, from where I'm standing at the statue, can I see out the secret door back to the cube pedestal?
Yes.
Okay, I wanna look at the cube pedestal when I put the head on the snake statue thing.
Okay.
Does anything happen once the intact snake is formed?
No.
Okay. I very gently place the cube on the floor and the snake head on the floor, and I walk to the other room and I look to see if there's any way to remove the cube from this snake's mouth without completely breaking the statue.
Yes, the cube looks like it would come right out.
I take the cube out of the mouth.
Okay. You take the cube out of the mouth. It is in your hand.
Any changes at all in like
Not that you can see.
Okay. I walk here and I place the stone cube on the pedestal.
Okay.
Like-
The illusionary one disappears, but that one just sits on top of it. Nothing happens.
If I pick it up and remove it, anything?
The illusionary one comes back, but none of the statues seem to turn towards you. The one in your hand feels real.
I'm watching him put one on the statue and pull it off, right?
Yep.
I'm like, right here, yeah.
It's just a stone block, though, right? It's not a puzzle cube or anything crazy.
No, it's a puzzle cube.
Oh.
It looks like a puzzle cube. And so do the other two blocks, but they all look like a puzzle cube. But this one, like you're holding in your hand, it feels real.
Mr. Rain, I think that you found what we were looking for. I think we're done. It looks like you have the cube. I mean, I can only see it from the distance, but it looks like all the other ones that we collected.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought this was like just a square cube.
No, it's a puzzle cube.
If that is the case, then I will tuck it in a pocket or backpack or whatever is appropriate and await on my owl flight out of here.
Okay. Owl picks you up, flies you out, and you are out. You have the required cube. I was really hoping you'd take the one out of the other room into the main room. I thought about having the snake head attached and then doing it, but that would have been mean. Because if you would have taken the other cube out of the other secret room into the main room, it would have shot you full of arrows.
More of us died.
Yeah.
More of us died.
I was trying to think of all the things that could possibly go wrong, and so that's why when things did not work, I did not change the dynamics of the room. So I was very like, okay, well, this did not work. I'm going to put it on the floor where I found it, and then go mess with the other side. And then once removing the cube didn't change anything, I walked into the main room, and that didn't change anything. So okay, let's fuck with one piece at a time instead of just running full speed into stupidity.
No, no, it was smart and it worked. We got the cube. We just got to get fucking back across now.
All right. So you did complete that. Did you? So this is actually a really good place just to stop. You completed that. It was 10 minutes from what we usually do.
Yeah.
So everyone gets to level up again. Whatever I said, I think 14,000 XP.
17,000.
17,000, which is a little more than your current because you were really close before. Because I also give you bonus XP whenever you complete one of these tombs.
Out of curiosity, can I know what the inscription said? Will that ruin anything?
No, not really. Now you've completed it. The description says Moa teaches us that secrets hide the truth.
Yeah.
So you had to find the secret
that
doors.
doesn't fucking help anything.
No.
No, yeah, you just had to find the secret doors and figure out which cube was the right cube. Because the original one in the pedestal was definitely a fake because it disappeared as soon as you touched it. The one on the left side, I'm assuming, was probably a fake as well, and either disappeared when you touched it, or as soon as you put it on the pedestal, it touched it, or it disappeared.
Yeah, it was illusion. Yeah. They were both illusionary. So, for example, I checked the sheets. Theron had detect magic. Had he cast detect magic on it, he would have seen they were illusion magic.
Yeah, but I couldn't have shifted back, and I couldn't have got back across the thing over here.
That is true.
I shifted out.
Do you only have one per long rest?
I have two per short rest, but I used one to get across.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, god damn it, that's right. Okay.
So I had to waste their little spell slot to get it to not die.
For no particular reason, can someone give me, please, a D4 roll?
I'll do it. Why not?
I'm just sad I still haven't found a use for mayonnaise yet.
We could have filled the acid pits full of mayonnaise.
It was a 2.
It was a 2. Thank you very much.
Oh.
No reason. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. No reason my ass. You called yourself Jerkin for a while for the longest time for a good reason. You fucking
I still do. It's just my initials.
There.
My full name is Kenneth R. Estes Jr. Krej. Flip him around. It's Jerk.
Okay.
Today
All
I
right.
learned.
I mean, it's very fitting because I am in fact a jerk, but nonetheless, it's not necessarily descriptive. It's just my initials.
Super jerk. Super jerk. The worst DM I've ever had. No, that's not true at all.
Is there significance to this triangle here?
Which triangle? I don't know what triangle you're talking about.
No, he just put a check. He put a check on the.
Yeah, I put a check on it
thing.
just so I can
Yeah.
remind myself which ones have been cleared.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought there
because all the shrines.
green.
No, because if you haven't noticed, all the shrines are on the same map menu. So he's putting checks on all the ones that we've completed, and leaving the rest blank so that we haven't seen them yet. I noticed it like in the first 2 sessions or whatever. Once we got to this city.
Yeah, I like the way they did the maps because on the page it's all just one page, but they could have broken it up and blown them up, but they just made the whole thing bigger so you can just pull it around, which makes life easier for me because it's less tabs to switch between.
It makes more sense this way because I mean, yeah, you just especially if you have dynamic lighting, you just move your character tokens over to a certain point, and bam, they can't see the whole shrine. But I mean, the shrine shouldn't be an entire map in and of themselves, so it makes sense that they separated it like they did.
Yeah. All right, but you guys are all completed. You've got what, 4 of the tokens now? 5?
This was our
1, 2,
fourth.
3, 4.
This was our fourth.
Yes, that was your 4th. All right, so you've got 4. Excellent. You're about halfway there. Thank you guys. Sorry.
I'm sorry. We 9 was the number that we were told, right? 9 puzzle cubes, or was it 7?
9.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we're just a little under half. That's fine.
And you level up to 6. Congratulations. I hope you all get cool shit.
Yeah.
I get evasion. That's always fun.
I don't remember what I get. I gotta go open Xanathars.
That was 6 at Barbarian of class, like a subclass thing.
Path feature, yeah. I'll grab the book off the shelf real quick. We'll figure it out.
Yep. You can do whenever. You don't have to do it at this very moment. Just do it before the next session, please. Drew,
I'll do my HP and all that shit. Yeah.
So did I get my short rest?
If you guys just want a short rest, yes. Oh, yes, you got a short rest there. Okay. You're good.
I actually feel like where we're at right now, we're gonna have to take a long rest because we need Mandred's flying ability to be able to get some of us across. So we're gonna have to take a long rest right after this.
We are. I'm just I'm afraid of this too.
Something to worry about.
I think
that makes me worry about it more. I'm afraid of this too here. Could you just roll?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty afraid of that too. It might be more snakes, we never know.
So, level 6 ability is anytime I'm raging, if another creature that I can see within 30 feet of me takes damage, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage by 2d6.
Well,
without a shield?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Mine's expertise, I think.
Yes, without a shield. Because it's the ancestral spirits interfering with my opponent's attacks.
I see.
My summon minions are slightly better.
I don't get evasion until 7th level.
Yeah,
my 6th level is expertise. I apologize. I fucked that up.
No worries.
I just get 2 more expertise.
And you get another spell slot there, Theron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. Spell slot goes up to 3. If you need me to do anything for your summonings, just send me a message with things you would like me to have set up for you, just so I can get them set up in Roll20. If there's anything you need me to make, or anything that you think I should be aware of that's not like a standard druid thing, because I've read all the Xanathar stuff, but I haven't internalized it like I have the PHP stuff. So just let me know if there's anything you think I should know.
Nah, that Steeder was the only one that I wanted to use just because I thought it was cool that you can jump 90 feet or something stupid like that. But they changed it in Mordekainen's to a monstrosity.
Which probably makes sense.
Well, sort of. It is a giant spider.
If they changed it, it's because some fucking druid was ruining it for everybody.
Yeah, because they figured out they can jump 90 feet.
Yep, sounds right. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for playing. I will talk to you all throughout the week, and we'll play again next week.
Yay.
All right.
Good night.
See ya.
Y'all have fun?
Internet, fuck off.
Those fuckers.
Yeah,
on
fuck
the
off,
internet.
internet.
I thought we were gonna make a whole session without telling the internet to go fuck itself, but here we are.
No.
There you are.